Prince of the Pauper #1 this time, even though it's the second one. It's going to be a little different this time because it's going to be #1, not #0. How are you doing today, Trip?
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
Let me turn on the music to Hearthstone, so that way people can enjoy the beautiful music to
Bum,
Hearthstone. Why did it not turn on? Wait, what the heck? It just didn't do anything. Do I need to, like... Oh, hold on. There it goes. That was
I
funny.
just bumped my mic. This might be catastrophic.
Let me share the link with everybody. I'm going to share the Twitch link with everyone real quick. I'll put $1. Nice. I can't believe I can't embed links, bro. It's so annoying. Oh well. Okay, so.
I mean, hey, if it works, baby. As long as it's all run. Would be funny.
Oh, it's working. That's good. Let me share the tournament link as well. Pin that for you guys.
Oh. Gosh, I wish there was an easier way for me to grab these deck lists.
All right. Let me share that link around a little bit as well. A little bit more, rather. If I can find our Discord, there it is. I found it. Let's put that here. Where else could I put this link?
I'm about at the let's hope this works
Okay, true.
portion.
As a reminder for any of you guys tuning in right now, this is a Pauper tournament, which means that your deck list should have only commons and cards of no rarity. So cards like Stone Tusk Boar, or cards like what's another free rarity symbol card?
Gnomish Inventor.
Yes, you may play Gnomish Inventor.
Nobody's stopping you from doing it. The good ones are mostly class cards. I mean, you're looking at like Power Word Shield, Power Word Death, Power Word Pain for Priest.
Absolutely.
Rogue gets Backstab, Fan of Knives, Sap.
Backstab!
Like, Backstab goes crazy.
It does. That is true.
All of my day one decks did not include these because I did not know that there was a free tab.
Yep.
So I showed up immediately. My first game against Yum, he was like, here's this good card, Shadow Step it. And I was like, you can't do that. He's like, yeah, you can. And I'm like, oh, I'm dumb as bricks.
Yeah, I've actually taken a smidge of a break from Pauper over the past couple days as I've been doing a couple other things at Hearthstone. I had to reach Legend last month, and I also needed to play some pre-release, which was fun. I think I played 3 times. I played 4 times. I played once on my alt account. I got like 3 wins, and I didn't. I put in what is the card? I put in. What is the 6-mana spell that deals damage to all minions equal to their attack? Shadow Bomb? Something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that 6-mana priest spell is, that card's art is dark, so I thought it was a shadow spell because I was playing Quest Priest and the pre-release on my alt. And alas, I had like maybe 2 or 4 shadow spells in the whole deck for the tournament. Or for the pre-release, so I really thought that card was a shadow spell, and not only was it a holy spell, it was quite bad.
Yeah. So not only is it a holy spell, it's called light. bomb.
Yeah, light bomb, that's right. But it's
Yeah.
called bomb. It should be, you know what, they should make a dual types for spells, because that card would easily be like a holy and shadow spell, I feel like. But I get it. I should have read the card. That's on me. And then I played
No.
on my main account with some other decks, so it was pretty fun. Alright, so in the meantime, what we're gonna do... Oh, hold on, looks like Hearthstone's like really quiet right now. Let me change that real quick. Is that better? Let's see. That looks like it's a little better.
And it is 5. We should be starting fairly soon.
Yep, we'll be starting in just a minute. I just need to figure out which sets we're gonna put on stream real quick. And I also need to do the volume. That's too loud. Right there. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that should be good. Also, Trip, you want to talk to me for a second?
I would hate to, actually.
True.
So I'm really excited for this tournament too. You said that you haven't played like a ton of Pauper in the last couple weeks. I have played very little. Most of what I do is like snooping around in like randomly people will be playing and I'll just join the voice chat and sit there for a bit and watch what they're doing. I'm really excited to see, one, how bans go. A lot of people are like, I don't know if you would say on the like edge of it, but a lot of people are thinking more along the lines of Paladin is a beatable deck and it is a very known quantity. So I'm interested to see if people are going to be rocking up with a lot more Paladin, maybe a lot less Paladin. I'm of course interested to see what new direction Warrior takes. I think OTK Warrior was a very, very big presence, but it didn't even win that much at our like 0 tournament. I'm really excited to see if people are still on the OTK, or if maybe some people who brought the OTK last time have decided against it. Or if Warrior will even have a real showing at all.
Yeah, I feel like Warrior specifically will be pretty different. I'm excited to see what happens there as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm gonna start the bracket in just a second. Let me just finish getting the players that we're gonna get on stream verified for that real quick. If you have any decks you want to go over while I finish this trip, feel free to send it to me like last time, and I'll put it on the stream.
Sure. While you're getting through these, I mean, let's take a look at one of the more interesting decks. We got Minerica showed up with a really interesting lineup. I'm excited to see if we get to see much of Minerica. We see a pretty classic hand buff Paladin, but we have spell damage rogue, and we have this very interesting Topsy Turvy Priest, and I need to turn off my Discord DMs because this is going to be happening a lot. Not my DMs, but I need to turn my noise down. A lot of people have tried Turvy Priest in this format. Nachito 17HR. Very interesting. Let's go do that. Ba 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 da ba. We got... Is there anything you're looking really forward to? Like, is there any deck that you're like, oh, I really hope somebody brings this to the table today?
Honestly, any rogue deck would be nice to see. I think rogue is just really fun in this format. I always love me a good rogue deck. I think the only mage deck we saw last time was spell damage, and I think we saw 1 or 2 people play the weird American Control version that I built. But I'm excited to see some of my favorite classes, mage and rogue. I think our least popular class was, I want to say, Demon Hunter. There's either Demon Hunter or Death Knight, so seeing some iterations on deck lists for those would be cool. Let me put a deck list on stream. We'll start in just a couple seconds here.
Sure. Could you do me a favor and remake the bracket because we just had a player drop? And I cannot drop. I'm trying to delete it. It says, oh yeah, you can just DQ him and give somebody a buy.
You gotta tell me whose list this is you sent me.
Yeah,
Also,
that's Minerica.
Is it possible for you to send this image again, the class picture at the top or bottom, whatever? Or does it literally just go like this?
I'll try my absolute hardest for you. Give me 1 second.
I appreciate that. Okay, so the main thing I want to know right now is how the hell do I contact specific brackets in the tournament and tell them to wait and not play.
What we did last time was just DM them, which I feel like worked.
Yes, but also I feel like I wish I could just put a hold on those brackets or something. It's very strange that I can't.
Would be sick.
Would be sick. Okay,
We
well,
might
anyway,
hop around for a different tournament organizer next time. Not tournament organizer, but software next time.
did Nashido check in?
They sure did.
Okay, then there's gonna be a DQ.
The unnamed person has texted me and been like, "Hey, I showed up with full power standard," and I'm like, "No, no," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm aware. Can you drop me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that checks."
Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna let all winners round 1 games play off stream. In the meantime, we'll make sure that everything in round 1 goes down swimmingly, and we'll help take care of stuff for you guys. We'll also discuss some other deck lists that we see look pretty cool, and we'll make sure we have the deck list code doc that Trip made last time ready to go for round 2, if that sounds good with you guys, so that way we don't run into any huge problems while we're actually covering games. So let's go ahead and start the bracket in that case, and we'll do no games on stream for winners round 1. Once you make it to winners round 2, we will pause games for a moment as I decide which ones will be on stream, and then we'll move on with that round, if that sounds good to you guys. I'm going to put that in the Discord as well. Let me do that real quick. My cat keeps coming for that. Original game place winners.
So this will be nice just so that, one, we have a little bit of like a gap, because I would guess that some amount of people in round 1 are going to be told, "Hey, this is a Pauper tournament," and they're going to go, "What?" And we probably don't want to catch too many of those on stream. And then it will also give us a chance to like see and make sure that deck lists are being properly shown to players. Yeah, we'll take a look. Bum 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 bum.
Okay, there's that notification. So we'll go ahead and start the tournament. Or as a reminder, again, when you finish round 1, which will be off stream, do not start round 2 until I verify that your match will not be covered. I will probably only be able to cover 1 or 2 round 2 games, probably 1. We'll make sure to try to prioritize people who who have not been on stream before until the end. All right. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and start the bracket. And we have started the bracket. I'll put out one more notification. And then if you want to send me a picture of that necklace again, I'll if you get the class picture.
I would love to.
So you can get that, great.
Let's see if I have gotten Minerica to just give me the deck list so that I can get it even prettier.
All right. Let's see who's in chat today.
We should have a pretty healthy delay given the state of things.
Okay, well, let me get that picture loaded up.
Is this Minerica?
They're saying it is closed deck lists. That's great.
It sure shouldn't be. It incredibly should not be closed deck list.
Let me see if I can change that. Hold on.
Um, this is why we are figuring things out round one.
Where is? How do I do that?
We have our bracket up. Yes. Participants, this person has just not submitted decks.
Okay, I just set it to open yet again. Isn't that exciting?
So, yeah. So for that one, the deck lists are open. I have just talked it out. Their specific opponent has not submitted deck lists.
Oh, that's hilarious. My audio is giga quiet. Okay. What if it wasn't?
What if you're lying? Ooh.
So what I'm going to have to do in that case is I'm going to have to lower the volume of Hearthstone. And then hopefully that'll help. Test, test, test. I literally am at max right now, so I don't really know what else I could do to help my audio. But I appreciate you letting me know.
So, can you, one tiny teensy weensy problem. The person also has not checked into the tournament, and yet they are still in bracket.
That's fine. I mean, if it's, we'll give them a DQ timer.
Yeah.
I put everybody that signed up in because, like, at the end of the day, if they show up a little bit late, but still can like play their match, I want to play in losers bracket. It's fine. But yeah, checking in is obviously like much more helpful if possible. And also, I was just reminded you can use match chat. Where is match chat? I'd love to use that.
Do we want to set a timer for players if their opponent has not shown up in a certain amount of time?
Yes. We'll set a timer. We can probably wait. Give them like 5 minutes each.
Sure, just 5:15. So it's
yes. That's something. Yeah, that should be fine. Thank you guys for being here today. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and save that deck list you sent me here. This is whose deck did you say this priest deck was?
So this is Minerica's priest deck. Let me grab it again real quick, just so we have the little border on it.
Let me actually delete the old deck list as well. That would probably help.
Nah, it'll be great. Here's a slightly prettier version.
Oh yes, that is wonderful. That is exactly what I wanted to see right there.
Yeah, so we're just gonna quick blanket.
All right, we have we have Minerica's priest deck up here right now, so we can discuss it while round one happens. And let me go ahead and see if I can actually choose someone that's gonna play, or that's gonna be covered. Did I get any friend requests, by the way? I did. Wow. Yeah, that helps. But yeah, so this has been Erica's priest deck at the moment, guys. Looks like this is going to be our first, I think, combo priest list that we've seen in the tournament. We didn't have one last time, which is kind of interesting. What do you think about this list, Trim?
So I'm really excited to actually get to see this deck list in action. I have been 100% on the wave that I think Topsy-Turvy Priest is a lot better than most people believe it is. My version is running the Switcheroo tech, but this one is instead running as, I believe, one of its 4 only creatures, Nomarian Infantry. For those of you who don't know what this card is, that should be all of you. It's a 3-mana 1/4 with Taunt and a Charge.
I know that card. That's an old card.
Yeah, so the plan is to Nomarian Infantry, Divine Spirited up to 8 toughness, Divine Spirited again up to 16 toughness, and then Topsy-Turvy to switch its attack and defense, hitting for 16 burn out of basically nowhere. I think there's going to be a little bit of issue with actually pushing through the rest of the damage, although Power Word Fortitude's at the top end is going to help. I think a Nomarian Infantry Fortitude double Power Word Topsy-Turvy should be enough to win the game on its own. But we'll take a look.
Trip, I'm also able to see individual players' deck lists if you go into the bracket and stuff like that.
Yep.
That's very easy and nice and awesome. We love this. Love to see it.
Hey, can you see deck codes?
Nope, I can see copy deck list.
Where?
Wait,
where
go
is
into
it
the bracket and then click, click a player. Click a set that exists.
Hold up. Wait, where is?
It's gonna be. I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at 7 lives and the Cheeto 17.
All right. Let me.
And you can go in there and you can go to. You can go look at their deck list and copy them all.
All right. Do me a favor. Carry for like 2 minutes while I go disqualify a person.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I think last tournament we actually only saw. I could be wrong, but I think we only saw Control Priest. So with this priest list on the screen right now, we do have our first combo priest. I know we had Control Priest, so it was pretty popular. It's specifically Control Impede Priest. That's a lot of value and a lot of late game for that deck. But I don't think that deck actually got very far. I think it didn't do amazingly well. So when we see some other lists like this where it's still the same class but definitely a different archetype, it could be pretty interesting to see if that particular deck list goes farther than other ones. The one copy of Raised Dead is really interesting here. I feel like it's a card that I always like, or I always see 2 of, and I always like to have 2 of. But now that I'm looking at the list, I'm not exactly sure what else we'd want to get rid of. It's also a little scary because we do have 2 gold panners, which may be a little awkward to resurrect or something, or to get back to your hand later. But yeah, it's a very interesting list. I'm excited to see. Where that list ends up placing. All right, I'm actually just checking real quick with a player right now who seems to have flagged a match. This person is playing standard Quest Warlock. You'd love to see it. Standard.
Truly the best. I mean, might be the best deck in the format right now.
It actually might.
If I'm being real.
Might. So this person, yeah, sure, I'll decide it. So let's talk to these people.
This form. Apparently, DQing somebody harder than you'd think it is.
Yeah, it's very obnoxious. That's why I said it was just like say that they lost.
Yeah, it's really fun. Hey, saying somebody lost is harder than you think it is. Actually. Let's go to the bracket. Let's go to go to. I swear, I just had you. Oh, here we go. Duocat has won in an upset, really, of a 2-0 victory. Oh, and I can just click it? Great. That's exactly what we wanted. Duocat's been figured out.
We're going to get back to the mainstream for now. And I'm still trying to figure out exactly what else I need to do. These guys figured out here. That would be ideal. I also need to EQ people. I'm not sure how to do that.
Zorby. I'm able to make contact. Beautiful. Congratulations, Azalea. You have gotten a 2-0.
Nice. That's what it's all about right there.
Exactly.
That's the dream. How do I just decide who the winner of this match is? Or can I like DQ someone or say that
I'm
they
going
lost?
through 'em. I'm going through 'em, brother. We're figuring that we're getting this all done behind the scenes. Uh,
Looks like we have another issue. This is exciting, guys.
this is great. I mean, oh, Eternal. What does Eternal need? Ah, yeah. Um,
I'm just telling people that they're DQ'd if they brought not Pauper decks.
or Eternal. Eternal, congratulations. You've beaten GG Pie by a 2-0.
Eternal also has standard decks. We need to DQ that person.
Actually, never mind.
I just sent them both a message.
Brr, 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 brr.
Where are you getting the ability to change the scores like that?
I'm the GOAT. What can I say?
What the? Literally how though? I want to do that. That's not fair.
Go to click Manage. Go to Match Dashboard. Click any of them.
Okay.
And then there should be something that says Report Score.
Report score. Okay.
It should be a purple button. Then there should be a little slider that pops up next to both players' names.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, if you want to be in charge of that for a sec, you can
And
see
then-
their deck list if you scroll down and just kind of get rid of everybody that's
Yeah.
brought standard decks.
Cool. Don't click. Yeah, I'll just get that done if you want to carry for a second.
Sure. So in the meantime, guys, if your opponent has entered with a standard deck or wild deck, be sure that we will get them out of here. I'm not sure what else we could have done. We did call it a Pauper tournament. We did link the Pauper Discord, and I don't think there's a way to require people. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did set it up so that when you register for the tournament, you join the Discord. I'm not completely sure if I did, but I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe people don't read. I did edit the rules in the battle fight and make it more obvious that this is a Pauper tournament. But in the future, we'll make sure that doesn't happen, because next tournament we have a little bit of a surprise for you guys in coming up in that tournament. So be sure to stick around for that. But we'll make sure that that is not miscommunicated next time. And apologies for the confusion from any players who are being affected by that. We do apologize. Let me see what else we can get done in the meantime.
Yep, we have a player who has not submitted decks yet, but would like to know if they are disqualified.
I don't think the Battlefy lets them submit decks afterwards. Duocat, I see that your opponent didn't come. Let's see where you are. Duocat is playing Enigma, but Duocat already won.
That one's already
Trip.
won.
Yep, you got that covered. Trip is the GOAT, by the way. Trip is the legend. If they haven't, what is this person's name?
Let's go to the bracket.
Yeah, I'm looking for him right now. Nachino, maybe?
No, I got it.
Who is in?
This is who has actually submitted your deck list? Who has actually done it? Because that will tell me. Wait.
This is so funny that last tournament, number 0, we didn't have this happen one time, but this time it's happening like a bajillion times. I think we had maybe one person come in with like weird deck lists, but we caught him before the tournament started. But yeah, I don't know why this time it's so different in terms of people not realizing that this is a common-only format. It's a common misconception, actually, guys. Common misconception.
Hey, 5 seconds too late.
Sorry, you gotta be on top of your game, Trip. No Mirigan. There's no way it's called No Mirigan. What was it? What was the same thing called? No. Oh my god, it is Namirian. Namirian Infantry was playing the Wild Combo Priest for when Potion Madness didn't work. That's real. Thank you, the Watch
No.
Wander.
We do have a match issue slightly.
True.
We have a
I've never
player
heard that
who has.
before.
I know it's crazy. We have a player who has not submitted. Who has not submitted any decks and has not
No,
responded
this
to their
person
opponent.
this person missed the cutoff. They don't even know what Pauper decks are. They're not allowed. It's not happening. We're not getting paid for this.
We're not gonna pay for this, baby.
We would possibly have to redo the whole bracket to add their decks or something. I'll
Oh no, that. Hold up! Don't put it in general. I will DM them,
That's fine.
or you can DM them.
I can DM, no worries.
Cool. I'm dealing with a different one that is. Okay.
Bros in the Pauper Discord don't know what Pauper is. We need to redo the introduction to the Eastland thing. I really wish.
Really wilding out here.
Yeah.
We're gonna. So, do you know how I close a match in a double DQ?
No, you just have to let one person go on and then DQ the next round.
That's really cringe, actually.
That's fine. I'm used to that from running Smash tournaments, so it's like it happens all the time.
Let's go. On Battlefly, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's really weird that I also moved the tournament earlier than last time, so people from the EU could potentially play. But I saw that Pogsteron couldn't come out like they said they wanted to last time because of they thought it was at 8 instead of 5. But it is what it is. Let me go back to the thing here, see what's going on.
Ba-da-ba-ba-dum-bum.
I know.
I also can't see the stream anymore, for the record.
What do you mean? Oh,
I can't see your.
Wait,
like.
It says I'm still streaming it.
Oh wait, yes you are. I'm just lying.
Okay. Good.
That's really fun.
I love it when you lie.
Mm.
Okay, so let's figure out where we are right now, because I really want to get some coverage on stream if possible. So let's do Trox and DuoCat. Let's just get Trox and DuoCat on stream next.
Sure.
I'll add them in general. I believe that their round hasn't started yet.
Are there any other people
They've already started.
that are?
I thought they. How do I tell if they've started though? Everything
What's that?
looks the same for me. What? Oh, okay,
Huh?
they have started.
Oh, they just started round 2. That's really cool.
I
Throw them on anyway. Put them up now. We're doing it live.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just wait for El Sai Congru or
Never mind.
Yodaddy. I bet Yodaddy has standard X though. Hold on. Oh, nope. Yodaddy's popping off with the 3 Pauper decks. You'd love to see it. Have Sir Sylvester and Eternal started yet? Okay, it looks like Sir Sylvester and Eternal. Oh, but Eternal was a standard.
Eternal is playing all standard cards.
So let's go ahead and I'll report that score. No worries. Oh, by the way, for DQs, just put a -1 for their score.
Realistically, next time we should probably not do players who have not checked in.
That's fair, but I mean, I was hoping that that people would be able to show up later, and that would be it. But that's all. Good job, Sir Sylvester, clutching up. Barry's way.
Yeah, picks up an incredible game.
Let's see if Nick Holacco is playing. Okay, that looks good so far. And then Minerica. Oh, okay. It looks like these people can get on stream. So that's good.
Nico Laco is the player who has not submitted deck lists and will be removed from the tournament.
I just saw one list of deck lists. I assumed it was his. Oh, that's fair. Okay, so let's go ahead and report that score as well. -1 done. All right. Okay, now we're just getting the people out of here.
Yeah. Round 2 is when we start playing actual Magic.
Actual Magic?
Exactly.
I love Magic. Also, I can't tell whose decks these are. Both of these people are. This person didn't submit deck list, and this person's playing standard decks. Or wild decks, actually. That's funny. Let's report that score.
Just as a reminder, when you are submitting -1 to 0, they are not moving on. Like, the game is not going because there has to be...
Oh, there has to be a legit, like, what the... Okay, this website is very different than what's it called then. So then we'll just put... What we'll do is we'll put, I guess we'll just put 2-0 for one random person and move on.
You know, in times like this, you have to question if maybe a certain bracket reset would be a wise choice.
It could be.
Potentially.
It could be.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying
I'm not gonna do that because we've already. I don't know how. Zach, you're onto it right now. You're exactly right. I don't know how people did that. It's very weird. It's very strange. Let's see who else I need to be here though. In the meantime. Because this person needs to be changed.
First order, America. Congratulations. You won.
Congratulations, you won. If you are playing right now and you have not entered round 2, please.
Please don't play yet.
Yes, Azalea, Akari, and JRAF. That will be our first players. There we go.
Victory. The last 2 that are still playing round 1 are...
How does it still say -1? I changed this already.
Unsubmitted deck versus unsubmitted deck.
You love to see it.
Congratulations, Madrico. You have moved on to game 2.
Okay.
Oh so man, Madrico, you lost game 2.
Azalea.
Dang.
Where is Azalea and JRAF? Where did I put JRAF? JRAF should be towards the middle. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes. So we'll go ahead and get these guys on stream. Let me go ahead and set that up. If you could just make sure that they don't start, that'd be great. And then let me get their gameplay up, ready to go. So player 1 will be, let's do, who is it? Let's do JRAP at the top. And then this is Azalea. Sorry, I'll have to shrink that down just a smidge. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to start the stream. I'm going to transition over to that. That is winners round 2, so let's do it. Let me get Hearthstone loaded up over here real quick. And we'll be ready to go. Now, JRAF, I'm all ready to go, so we'll do Azalea on the bottom. Wonderful. They are good to go if they're ready. Sir Sylvester is crazy good. They won without playing. You love to see it.
Crazy.
Alright, this will be our first coverage of the night. It'll be a lot of fun. In the meantime, I'll also make sure that everybody else is running. And if you do win your second round, guys, if you're listening, please don't start until we tell you. We'll get two other players that aren't Azalea and JRAF on stream next round. So be aware for that. Be ready for that, I should say.
Be wary.
Be wary and be aware. If you guys are still having any audio issues, if I'm sounding too low, if Trip's sounding too low, or if the game audio is not blasting enough Hearthstone music for you, please let me know. Guess who's going to remember to press spectate on the other side?
We're learning. We're growing as people.
Absolutely, we are. All right. Where's JRAF?
Light makes right.
The stage is a battlefield.
Oh, I don't know what the lists are. Let me pull them up. This is exciting. So Azalea is rocking some Warrior, some looks like Dragon Warrior, and then we have Imbue Priest. This is a Prince of the Pauper #0 matchup right here if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm.
A bit more Miracle Salesman than Peasant last time though, so very cool. I think this actually might be the card for card list from the winner of last tournament, which was Fox for Dragon Warrior. Let's see if that is the case.
Trying to take it back. Be like, hey, you know, I don't have to do anything fancy. This deck has already proven that it can win a tournament.
Absolutely.
So let's pull up with it.
Yeah, that Brookkeeper off the top is actually really, really good right now because you don't want to play that Needle-Long Totem into the Owl, and that just trades nicely with the Owl. Now you have board control, you have board presence, and JREF has to kind of rebuild that now, which is really, really good for Akari.
Also, Yum, one of the OGs of this format, already with a 2-0.
Ooh, wow.
Now, it may have been through slight weird things happening, but whatever. Slight oddity. Oh. Yum making it to round 4?
Wow.
Already? 30 minutes in is already what, 4 games?
Well, speaking of board control, it looks like JRAF has comfortably rebuilt that board with a number of Knights and a Shrinkmeister coming out from the Hero Power. Get a little bit of trade in. Honestly, this might be a matchup where we do want to see that Sanitize come out of Akari's deck, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of value that can be generated from that Imbue Hero Power. So let's see what JRAF has cooking for us in the rest of this game.
How do you feel about this trade here? We saw they traded with the creature instead of just hitting face with weapon. Do you think this is a like?
I'm not sure. I think getting rid of any points on the Imbue Priest player's part is probably smart. But now that I'm looking at the list, now that I see the Acupuncture in hand, this could be a situation where that actually turns into a bit of an issue for Azalea, because that Acupuncture can be a lot of burst damage later.
Yeah.
So, but
Azalea,
right now we have this stupid worm gains so much armor that who even cares?
Yeah, Azalea not trading with the weapon earlier. Let's see if they trade into the second 3-2.
Pointing out the Whelp seems really good. Get as much value out of that future emissary buff as possible, as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's quite the board build-up as well. Gonna see a bit of a trade for that Miracle Salesman. The Miracle of Death has occurred. Now, JREF has 5 cards in hand, but 2 of those are Snake Oils, which are a bit of a mana investment to turn into new cards. And they do make your deck worse. So, with that in mind, there's actually quite a number fewer cards in JREF's hand than it actually seems like.
It's another interesting one where, you know, maybe if there was a 1-mana neutral minion that allowed you to draw cards without having to expend that mana.
Sure, don't start. You're crazy.
They might be in like a better place here.
He's still. I left him on the side for you, just for you.
Unfortunately,
he's actually part of every
having
game
to spend
because
a
he's
lot
on the
of
left side of the stream right now.
Yeah, that's actually the most tournament representation Peasant has ever got.
Sorry, apologies guys for the bit of a weird bracket today. I was not expecting anyone to show up with non-Pauper decks after the last tournament being 0 people that showed up with no Pauper decks, or with non-Pauper decks. So apologies for that. The bracket will be a little wonky today, but next time we'll be prepared for that by being sure to restart bracket if you're doing that, have that DQ, or just starting the bracket without people doing it on checked in. Just wanted to make sure there were enough people to play in a nice, clean, large bracket, just in case they did show up a bit later, but I didn't realize the deck was issued also being part of that, but yeah, so that is how it happens sometimes.
If it makes you feel any better, I believe after the Trox versus Duo Cat game, we will have all of our play. Oh wait, I have to deal with the losers bracket. Never mind.
Yeah, losers bracket will be okay though, because a lot of those people will just end up playing themselves, and it'll be a short losers bracket compared to what's usually happening.
Wait, how do I deal with losers bracket? Now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, you just keep telling, like, if someone comes with no deck, you make the other person win, or if they both come, just choose one and choose the other one next round.
There's got to be a way to just get rid of a participant.
No,
there's
not if the
be a
bracket
way.
started. I promise you, there's not. Oh, there's a sanitize off the top, and we do have a 0-mana safety goggles, but this looks like a pretty bad time to sanitize with a board this big. There is a possibility that we can see like a pretty substantial trade in. Actually, it seems like JRAF's board's pretty weak to Azalea Akari's board here. And that Ricard is pretty good too, just to have sitting there for extra value. So, a bit of healing on JRAF's side. This is actually turning into quite the turn for Azalea.
And we get to go back up to full +6, keeping it for the sanitized play later on.
Yeah, you always hold that safety goggles. It's never correct to drop that.
Chameleon.
Yeah, interesting. Copper Scum, I
Sits
think I
there.
see what you're talking about there.
Chameleon was an interesting hit because, of course, it's going away at the end of turn, so it doesn't get that turn to refresh in, making it kind of a rough play. We hit into Rikara, which makes perfect sense. This board is already big, and Rikara is going to be the thing making it even bigger.
Linked together in harmony.
We slam a 2-3.
Yeah, this is
The old
an unfortunate
paper
matchup to the specifically like more aggressive Imbue Priest, which is a very good deck. Playing against the armor stacking, massive board presence warrior is very tough. And there's still
And you can
sanitize just
see
sitting in
there.
hand right now too.
Those 9 drops have Kindred, so you have to play a Elemental or a Dragon before you play them in order to get their full
Oh, we're
effect.
actually seeing the sanitize here. Interesting.
And
draw
Azalea
more
did
cards?
not have a Dragon. But now Azalea has access to that 1-drop Dragon that they were able to draw, meaning the Kindred is alive next turn.
Yeah, really nice play, really nice play. That just kind of wipes JRAF off of the board here. But we do have the Imbue.
Yep.
We do have the Imbue, which is real. So, 1 or 2 solid hits off of that Imbue hero power could mean a lot for JRAF right now. Congratulations,
to hit
Minerica, for
Kindred.
becoming a level 30 rogue. Did you see that too? At the bottom, the little thing popped out. It was so funny. Oh, there's a... Wait, how did we discover... Oh, wow, we actually went for the 8-drop play. I looked down for 2 seconds after that notification. That Allosaurus could be a pretty big deal. JRAF's gonna need some consecutive high rolls here, but honestly, Azalea's hand is so strong right now, it's gonna be pretty tough. It's gotta be the... Honestly, like, generate, because you have to play the Allosaur? Yeah. Good call on JRAF's part, I think. That was looking pretty strong. This could buy a turn or 2. There's also another Field of the Caldori, so possibly even some more protection next turn. Oh wow, going for that version of play set up.
I mean, we have a
what a
board.
hit,
We just
actually.
play our guys.
Wow, actually so close to lethal here. 1 off. That acupuncture is looking pretty bad right now. That anima extractor is so funny to see
I'm
here.
running through losers real quick.
I appreciate that, Truck.
If you wanna,
Oh, that was not a solid hit. That was not the hit you wanted to see off of the...
This fire must
Oh, actually, I don't think Azalea Akari can actually deal with the Divine Shield. I think this will be at least a little bit of healing, but it doesn't look like it'll be enough with the Storm Drake. Oh,
I mean, yeah, we.
yeah,
I mean, we have to. We have to bring, and that's lethal on board.
Very nice for Azalea. Akari taking it up. Very nice. Very nice. All right, we're going to game 2. Seeing which I actually didn't pick up which each class the players banned this time as well. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
No. I asked and they didn't tell me.
It should be in the chat with it. No.
They're being so mean to me.
Wait,
Why are our players bullying me, Casey?
Where's J-Rap? It should be in their chat. Let's see if that's the case.
Light makes right.
The
Nope, it wasn't
unholy
just the Discord.
fester.
Unfortunate. It's not in the Battle Fight chat. Alright, but we're seeing Death Knight, which I did say I wanted to see more of, into the same aggro and Bew priest list. And Death Knight is a class that like I said, I did want to see more of, so this is really exciting to see where this goes. One Toy Snatching Geist in the opener is always exciting, and this curve for Azalea is crazy good right now.
And we're looking down a pretty, no one-drop play whatsoever by JRAF.
Nope,
we get to imbue immediately?
We top deck a Miracle Salesman. Oh, I'm sorry, this is their turn 2. You're right. Yeah, no turn. No turn 1 play. Draws it a turn 2 late, unfortunately.
Meaning not only do we have this big tempo swing, but we're already kind of ahead a turn.
Exactly. Exactly.
This might be another game where JRAF has to go on the back pedal.
Yeah, Smoldering Ascent is pretty sweet to see here. I really like the card, but getting full control is also very important. So that particular 2-drop could potentially turn into all 4 of the little tokens that were generated by the casualties. Not a bad thing. I mean, my gut pick is Gnome Muncher. I'm a big Gnome Muncher fan. So
I do love munching the gnomes.
especially when it costs 2 less.
Mhm.
That's a crazy turn 4, honestly. And now he's thinking, do I trade all into this 1-4? Looking like we do. Want to get that Gnome Muncher potentially to hit face. Maybe even clear the way for the Blob card. A lot of nice choices here. Even could potentially set up a mosh pit and play strike. I think the card is called play. So let's see what Azalea Akari is looking to do here.
Being able to Frost Strike also gets some, some
a lot of
generation.
options. A lot of options for the Death Knight here. Where is my tournament? There we go.
I'll find the answer.
Where is my tournament?
Bew and turn. So opting for the Gnome Muncher play here. This is a bit of an awkward situation for J-Round, just because he has to spend the mines here. But getting back online here with a bit of board control and upping that in Bew is looking pretty strong. Another Seance is kind of cool, or another copy of the Owl. But yeah, board control here seems like the name of the game, especially against the Death Knight, who can just kind of make a lot of stuff very quickly. Making that blob of tar look worse and worse every turn, which is nice. There's the Frost Strike. Let's see what we get here. Discover a spell from your deck.
All right, so I know we've all been waiting on bated breath, but I believe the bracket is normal now, so I get to actually watch Hearthstone being played.
Trip, welcome back. Appreciate your
We're feeling so good. We're so back, dude.
So, interestingly, Azalea did not opt to make a board here on turn 5. Pretty interesting, we just saw a Frost Strike and the trade this
Constellation is
or the Snake
extra
Oil,
bright.
and we also saw the Mosh Pit come down. So, Draenraf gets a pretty substantial lead on the board right now. Let's see what Azalea has in store to kind of clear that board out and make a presence.
Death Knight surprisingly doesn't have many single card clears. We'd likely be spending quite a few things here.
Well,
choosing just
you
to
forgot
block.
to account for the single card here that is a reboard blobbing.
The Blob of Tar and breaking the Divine Shield, so we can't just go through it immediately.
Yeah, that was pretty strong. Interestingly, the imbue did create this Student of the Stars,
Ooh.
or Watch of the Stars, whatever it's called. Oh, that's a crazy good hit off that imbue. Holy crap.
That is an absurd hit.
Yeah, so Student of the Stars is now officially in the deck. We do have a bit of a fatigue game plan here for JRAF. See if that card comes in clutch at all.
Interestingly, of course, there's going to be 2 1/2s on the board with Poisonous, which cleans up 2 taunt minions.
Yeah, that Altasaur is looking unfortunate right now.
But, I mean, if we hit something with Reborn, maybe something that has another Death Rattle effect, we could be able to get pretty far with this.
Absolutely. Let's see. Excuse me.
By petal and sword.
What else is going down in this match? This epic match of Death Knight and Priest.
Okay, 0 mana 4/4s, I hear are alright.
In the bracket right now, so give me which one say.
0 mana 4/4. We missed the 50/50 to be able to get our own
You are the
Snake Oil Salesman.
Yes, at a 4/4 Snake Oil Salesman to be completely sure.
Lightboard is killing it.
Oh wow, that did a lot of damage, but doesn't clear much. And Mosh Pit is looking kind of weak right now. We're putting Mosh Pit on the 1/2. I guess there's nothing much better in hand to put that on, but yeah, very interesting. Looks like both these players didn't play a Paladin, which is also the case, also the expected case. So this is actually a matchup where this burn that's in JRF's hand could potentially come into play pretty soon. There's the Mind
Silence
Blast.
just a turn too late.
Has anyone brewed spell damage priest? Someone should brew spell damage priest. We have acupuncture, mind blast, mind seer. Maybe that's it. But also all your board wipes get better. Maybe like a weird control spell damage priest could be viable. Could be interesting. But yeah, JRF is definitely having a bit of a struggle with this 8/8. He might just
My
have to
lawyers
take
have
8/8.
advised me not to talk on the
Okay. Well, unfortunate need to trade there. This is looking pretty awkward for JRAF. Just not getting enough reach with his cards. There's the Corpsicle. Unfortunately, a little strange using the Corpsicle instead of the Plague Strike, but you do what you need to do, I guess. Oh, there's the Plague Strike. This is looking like a pretty clean 2-0 for Azalea Akari with 2 very nice wins with Warrior and Death Knight. But JRAF could hit one solid thing off this imbue. It's not necessarily over, so let's see what happens.
Those subs.
Also,
Yeah,
for
we
all you-
really need some card generation here, bad, and it needs to be really
Paper
good.
craft is not what you want to see at all.
Pay,
Okay,
switcheroo for 0.
Okay,
Draw
could be
2
worse.
bangers.
Student of the
We have
Stars,
to-
dude.
Constellation is
It's
extra
over.
bright.
It's been a nice run for JRAF, but JRAF is going to be in loser's bracket, unfortunately.
Hits themselves. You know what, JRAF? I believe your losers bracket run will be
Be legendary, or actually
will be a
I think
swift
complicated.
one. Let me tell you.
Very nice stuff, Azalea. Nicely done. Switching back to commentary face cam. All right, nice stuff, guys. Nice stuff. Let's move on to the next round here. Who is on winners round 3 that hasn't started yet?
So,
Tell me Yo Daddy is not a standard player. Oh, we actually have one. It's not a standard player.
yeah, we
That's
do
what
have
we're
an
doing.
actual game to be had.
That is exciting. Let's see. So this will be Mini Erica, and what was it, Yo Daddy?
Yeah, Mini Erica and Yo Daddy, we might be able to actually see that like very nice priest deck in action.
I don't have Yo Daddy on my account, so. Okay. In the meantime, let's make sure we got everything covered on this end of the stream and bracket here. So if you are playing or waiting on your round 3, winners round 3, feel free to start your winners round 3. It looks like most people have already done that. JRAF, I need to put in their score. I don't know why they haven't done that. Oh, I need to refresh my thing maybe? Let's see. Yep, okay. So Mini Erica and Yo Daddy will be next up on stream, like I said. Do I actually have Yo Daddy on? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Alrighty. So we'll get Yo Daddy, and I'm never gonna get tired of saying Yo Daddy.
So
Alright. Let me just add their info to the stream layout real quick here, and we'll be good to go with winners round 3. Which I also need to update the name of this to winners round 3. And player 1 will be Yo Daddy. And how about for player 2 we do, who was it again? It's
Minerica.
Alright, very cool. Alright, Trip, tell them I'm ready. If you don't mind.
I would love to.
That's very exciting.
And of course, as per usual, neither of them have responded to my request for their bans because everyone's being so mean to me, Beebs.
Yeah, does it not show, like, do they not ban stuff within the battle file? Is that not a thing?
It might, but that would take us to like know things about Battlefy.
Yeah, I wish they'd talk about it in the chat. That'd be awesome. Would love to see that. Also, unfortunately, Elsai Congru is not able to finish playing in the tournament today. Looks like they have to DQ, so we will just mark them as DQ for the rest of their time in the bracket.
Elsai Congru with a legendary losers run going to round 5 already.
That's very exciting.
Not unfortunate. It does mean whoever out of JRAF. Oh my gosh, I think JRAF might have just like made grants. That's mostly a joke, but only partially.
Oh, you're saying from losers bracket?
JRAF just went from round 2 of losers bracket to I believe round 6 with that news.
Wow, what a legend!
Well,
yeah,
JRAF
right into to Yo Daddy versus Minerica right now.
We have according breaking news. We have our first ban.
Let's go.
It would appear both players have banned their opponent's paladin decks.
Classic, you love to see it. Might have to make a bit of a decision in the future onto the legality of the paladin cards that are legal in this format. One day, but
paladin
now,
is great. JRAF, congratulations.
Asks, so which decks would you guys ban if you were bringing aggro? If I was bringing aggro, I think I'd ban paladin.
It's the general thing that, it's the boring answer, but they have so much lifesteal.
They actually are. Just like, besides the obvious ban of paladin, I think the obvious choices are things like, warrior, just kind of wipes your board, gains a ton of armor. Really, really tough situation. After that, I'd probably say
solves any problem.
Maybe like, I don't know. Who would you say after that, Trip?
So you could argue Priest, but I would argue Priest doesn't have the anti-aggro tools to stand up to you.
Yeah,
a deck that
the same thing.
Like, I think a spell damage shaman has a lot of wipes. Weird enough. So maybe you're a little scared of spell damage shaman.
I was actually also thinking Spell Damage Shaman. I know that the list that does play like more towards the board or more anti-board, using board wipes or stuff like schooling can be really annoying for the aggro deck. So that could be the case. I could see that happening for sure. Besides that, I mean, Mage can be a little annoying. I think there's a lot of decks that can do well against aggro in this format because aggro hasn't really seen a ton of play. I think there's a good reason for that, but yeah, I definitely get, personally I'd get Paladin and Warrior out of there for sure. No questions asked.
It's your time now.
Speaking of Mage, getting our first Mage list on stream with Spell Damage Mage versus Spell Damage Rogue, which is very exciting. Spell Zerker coming out of the deck. Holy crap. That is awesome. I love this. Love to see some Rastakhan's representation in this format.
The Rogue deck is looking pretty too. I mean, looking down Efficient Octobot into Backstab next turn.
Yeah, there's gotta
real.
be, if I'm not mistaken, someone was theory crafting some better and more efficient ways to proc efficient Octobot in the future. Things like maybe even Ghostly Strike onto it, but I can't remember the exact card. Oh, yeah, the Augur. That might be it right there. Let's see if we see that.
Yeah. To deal 1 damage to your own Spellzerker and give it spell damage +1.
Yeah, it's really cool. So it's kind of like a rough situation. Either they kill the Octobot, which has spell damage because now they have to, or they don't because it's a crappy body, but now it has spell damage. Really cool little tech to see there.
You said El Sai has dropped from the tournament?
Yeah, just leave them in. They said they weren't completely sure yet. Once we get to their matches, I'll double check. Also, for those listening to my very nasally voice today, apologies, I am a little under the weather. So, I know I sound a bit,
I'm over this
bit
weather,
nasty.
man. Tired of it.
Are you over the weather?
I am. I'm done.
Alright, here comes the Spell Zerker. Come on, you know you want to. Is
I mean,
this
have
actually,
we
like,
counted
lethal?
this damage? Is it enough?
I believe in Erica right now, so it looks like it could be something like that. There's 8.
Looking
There's
like
7.
damage.
There's 7. There's 6.
Are we maybe hoping on
you
draw?
gotta put
Don't
that
play
Aug
the Aug Merchant.
You gotta
Oh,
play
we
the
didn't
Aug
see
Merchant.
it in time.
Oh, I don't think it matters. I think he counted.
Oh,
yeah,
we
he
have
counted.
lethal?
He counted.
Oh.
That was an amazing hand from an Erica, I gotta say.
It's a classic chess move of when you have checkmate, look for better.
Absolutely.
When you have lethal, you should look for a slightly better lethal at all times.
Absolutely. You gotta go for the BM. You have to go for the BM.
We're going on to round 2. I would be interested to see if that rogue deck pops up a lot more. Even after just that short showing, it went insane.
Queen Ashara.
What is wrong with this thing?
All
My
imperfections must
legendary
be swept
gemstone is like
away.
not covering
Light
the...
shall bring victory.
There we go, that's fine. Okay. That was
And
a
we
very
have-
clean victory from Minerica, so nice job there. Nice job.
We are going for a second very early victory, pulling out Combo Priest.
Is this the fabled, the mythical Topsy-Turvy?
This is Topsy Turvy Priest. Hitting Illuminate this early and a Gold Panner is a pretty decent start. I mean, there's a universe where if Gold Panner doesn't get taken out, you get to go like Power Word Shield it, maybe? Maybe that's a little crazy.
I'm gonna mute myself as I blow my nose, my sickly, disgusting nose. 1 second.
Without me?
What the? I didn't mute? What the? Oh, I know what the problem is. Hold on.
Here we see the Topsy Turvy drawn already.
Guys, I
and we're
have been on
getting
the
at Gold
wrong
Panner.
audio the whole day. Hold on.
That's really great.
Okay, so I am back and I'm louder than ever. Thoughts? Thoughts, chat?
Beautiful.
Thoughts, chat? Chat, can I get some thoughts on that?
Just overwhelming me.
I'm actually like really sad because I thought I was... So for some reason, my stream camera, my webcam, has a microphone. And I get it confused with my headset all the time. Even though they don't share a name and they don't share anything. So chat, if you could let me know if my audio
webcam
sounds better or
camera?
worse, please
Not
let me know
good.
ASAP. I wonder if
Power
it's
Word
against
Shield-
Discord too. Let's find out. no.
Wait, is this lethal? No. No, right?
Is this lethal? Stop.
Wait,
It's turn
Chad, is this
3.
lethal?
Stop.
Chad, is this lethal?
Wait, this is actually a crazy situation. Plus, where did this worm could spell the end for Yo Daddy right now. It's actually
Yeah,
crazy.
we're looking at we're powered shielding our opponent's card, which our opponent obviously goes, oh well,
Trip, do I sound
you
different
know,
now?
you sound different.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the microphone I meant to use, even though it's a little bit worse quality. It's right next to my face.
I hear that's all right. Powered Fortitude. That is 16 points of burn damage
Wait,
if we
are
can
we
ever
like
get.
actually close?
We are very close.
Well, I was
This
gonna
could be
say, like,
game next game.
yeah, Yo Daddy has both of these Phoenixes potentially online next turn, and still might lose. Still might lose.
Yeah.
Although
We
actually,
might be
you know what? You know what could be the right play here? That's really funny. We could actually see Yo Daddy trade into the gold panner, ping the worm, and then siphon mana it.
Oh, to not put a not put a haste card. We have to guess our opponents on potion though, which I think is not as likely.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Oh, that's a really interesting play. We actually siphon mana. Wait. Beebs.
Yeah.
Beebs, hold my hand.
Is this close?
It's very close. Is it lethal? Is the question.
I don't think.
4.
So the Namiran infantry is leaves it with 2
We're
mana
not-
left.
We're not Nomiran infantrying. We are Potion of Madnessing our opponent's 1/4.
Oh, they do have Potion. I'm literally like so confused because I'm like, do they have Potion of Madness or not? I couldn't see it, and then he said no.
They do.
Okay, so the 1/4 is there. You buff. It's like
But do
1
we
mana.
have the mana to Fortitude afterwards? Will it still be 0?
Fortitude?
I
They have to check. Costs 1 less, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it costs 8 normally, I think. So I think it'll cost 1. So Potion is 1. The Fortitude is 1. That's 2. Then you have the Divine Spirit. Then you can.
You have to be
0.
Spirit
I
twice,
think
man.
I think unfortunately it's not lethal yet.
Yeah, we're renewing to just try to
It's gotta
like.
be Deliverance here, right?
I think
that
we
says
pick
menu,
anything.
though.
Don't really care. Just have a card in hand.
Yeah,
heal
yeah.
ourselves in
You
face and
definitely.
wait for
Oh,
next
never mind.
turn.
We're just playing it. No more card draw for you. Actually, I kind of like this
Ooh.
play because like both the Phoenixes turn on next turn. So if we can just get around as much
Wait.
card draw as possible, it might be correct. Plus the
Wait,
card we
Fortitude
top
still
deck here
costs
should be a
0.
spell from America. But Yo Daddy's really
Wait.
close too.
Did we have lethal? Fortitude costs 0 here.
I don't know if there was enough time to calculate all that. But
So
yeah, it could have been
4
lethal.
plus 6 is 20 is 40. 40 damage. Yeah, we had 40 face damage last turn. But remember, when you have lethal on board, you look for better. We want to see this gnome hidden for lethal. That's what we're saying. Although, I don't know, with Street Trickster, this is getting up to 8 damage. 8 times 2 is not 30.
Oh, now it's definitely lethal, right? There's no way. Actually, didn't draw a spell, which is pretty. Oh, but you Potion of Madness the imp here.
Yeah. If it didn't get
Yeah.
any less lethal, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a very risky play. I feel like you don't play the spell damage stuff until you can actually kill. But I guess there's no other option here, right?
We had to go for it, and that is a very swift 2-0 with Minerica going
Wow, take
full
48,
combo.
by the way.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I think he's gonna make some waves.
Dang. All right. Well, Minerica coming out with another clean 2-0. Gosh darn, that's crazy. All right, well, going back to us. Hello. Welcome back to us. Okay, let's see who we're
Good to be
coming
back.
up next on the next round here.
Round 4, I have told Duocat and Yum that I would like to
Yep,
to
that sounds
spectate
great.
them. So they've been waiting very patiently.
They are ready to go as soon as I get their names on. Let's do this and turn that off. Okay, so you said it was who?
Duocat and Yum in winners round 4.
Duocat will be our player 1. And who is it? Sorry, Duocat.
And Yum.
Yum. Okay, gotcha. All right, you can tell them we're ready.
All right.
Cool. Duocat and Yum, let's see what decks they're playing today. I want to pull up their bracket stuff here. Where is them? Where is them?
So
There we go.
Duocat is pulling up with what appears to be Oh, it's Shock Spitter Hunter.
This is Trox's Shock Spitter list. What it does, here, let me make sure I don't miss their stuff. Let me just put it on the stream real quick. 1 sec.
I have told them we are ready.
I don't see either of them on my friends list.
Wow, actually mogged.
Wait, hold on. It's Duocat. Wait. I do. I don't see Yum.
Aw. Yum doesn't, dude. Getting mogged by Yum is crazy.
Where is? Oh, let me just add Yum real quick. Oh shoot, Yum is that person? Have they been playing?
Yum has gotten 5 buys so far.
Yum can't play.
Yeah?
Yes, they're not playing because Yum was the person who messaged somewhere that they can't make the tournament today. Did they check in? Hold on.
Hold, waiting.
Where did they say that they couldn't play though? Hold on.
I probably have to drop the tournament tonight. The weekend was busier than I thought.
That sounds like a bit of a bro moment to me. Let's go back to this first deck.
Yeah. And then they said, should I unregister or just not check in? And I, of course, said, if you don't check in, we will auto-drop you when the round starts.
Perfect. They're auto-drop. Get them out of here.
So
that's
congratulations,
a
Duocat.
for Duocat. You're a crazy gamer.
I believe Duocat has gotten 5 buys.
Well, it's a tiny bracket.
Duocat got a real win against Trox.
Yeah.
Duocat's playing
That's what we call
Hearthstone
it
today.
in my world. Well, what we'll do next is we'll get let me look at losers bracket real quick.
Yeah, do you want to just throw Azalea and Sir's game 2 on the stream while we're waiting?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Because they're the last round 3 games.
Yes, we can do that. Let me just get their
Let's
names
get a little
on here. Azalea
in-flight entertainment.
And what was it? Azalea and Sir Sylvester.
Score. Congratulations, Yo Daddy, on your game win in losers bracket.
Oh, what just happened?
It should be Azalea and Sir Sylvester. It'll be our final round 3 match.
Okay, we'll get the rest of that. See what's going on over there in the meantime. So we will spectate Sir Sylvester real quick. Let's get that on stream for you guys. And then I'll spectate the other person too. Alright. Looks like we're... Oh, I'm sorry. Someone already won the first game. Looks like Azalea did. Let me mark that real quick. There we go. Cool. So it looks like Azalea's up 1-0 so far. Oh, we do see the Hive Queen coming out. Hive Queen's pretty epic as a cool card that saw a lot of play since the last tournament. I know I tried to slot it into a lot of decks to see where it could go. Giving it Reborn's pretty interesting. Looks like we generated the hand buff undead, which is pretty cool, but we do want to quick draw that farm hand if we can. Get that mana cheat value. Ooh, Invincible's crazy, you know? Especially when it costs 2 less. Although Harbinger is just like a free card right now, right? Okay, yeah, Invincible seems really good. Seems really good in the undead deck. Pointing out Soulbreaker. Yep, looks like Soulbreaker's coming out to deal with that Miracle Salesman, but could have actually traded into the Hive Queen, but does not care. Actually, a bit of an awkward Hive Queen, because usually when you see Hive Queen right now, you're thinking, am I going to get Vipered? But I'd argue Sir Sylvester's hand is pretty Viper-proof right now. You do not want to get Invincible out. You don't really want to get the Toy Snatching Geist out when you're not ready for it. And the other cards are just kind of okay to get out. Maybe getting rid of the value of like a Mosquito or something, but it's really just not that good right now to get Vipered here. So, or for Azalea to Viper.
I think this is certainly not the matchup for it. But you might just be playing with like, I want to make a bunch of guys, and the guys don't necessarily have to be dirty rats. I'm just going to get a lot of card generation out of this. This is certainly the mirror match for card generation.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah, Death Knight has a lot of stuff that also procs on Death Rattle, or doesn't even necessarily have a battle cry. Like the mosquitoes at end of turn, the guy that gives poisonous on the left side of Sir Sylvester's hand is also just not really anything that gets value off of getting ratted. So
another thing to note about this matchup so far is the incredible corpse difference. Sir Sylvester is sitting up at 14 so far, while Azalea only has 3, meaning anything like a Corpsicle main board from either of them would be incredibly better in Sir's hands.
that's true. Although it's looking like all I'm seeing in Sir Sylvester's hand is undead runes. What is the list here? Let me check the list. Sir Sylvester is playing. Oh, I can't see which classes they banned. It looks like Sir Sylvester banned Paladin, and Azalea Akari banned the looks like Control Warlock. As Sir Sylvester is not bring Paladin. But anyway, yeah, Sir Sylvester is on. I'm not seeing like any frost runes. Actually, I'm seeing like all. I'm seeing. I think it's Undead Blood, because Soulbreaker is a blood weapon, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's an interesting choice.
I think it's because Toy Snatching Geist. Wait, is Toy Snatching Geist blood unholy or just unholy?
Close enough.
I would have said it was new.
This deck is also not on, since there's no frost, it's also not on the broken weapon, the freeze lifesteal weapon, I forget what it's called, Vortex Frustrator. So that's a bit of an interesting choice as well. But you do get access to some pretty exciting stuff with the blood package. You get the mosquito. I guess this is more of like just like a flood the board style of Death Knight deck. Is it actually just like some sort of hand buff that I'm missing? Because they're also on, what is this? Shambling Zombie Tank, which is that 2-mana 3/2 top that summons a copy of itself if you spin corpses. Yeah, the card they just drew. So, it looks like they did generate the hand buff Undead like we see here, which could be very beneficial for that zombie tank. But yeah, the corpse creation and corpse spending in this deck looks a lot different than Azalea's list, which is much more traditional. You do see the Cortex Crusher, you see the Travel Security, the Launch Pit, stuff like that.
It is really cool to see that we have 2 players playing the exact same class in a format where you're restricted heavily, and they're still able to bring 2 different decks.
No way we use that zombie tank now. Really?
I mean, they both get poisonous triggers.
Okay, +2 attack? Why are they getting +2 attack?
Now we're just cheating.
Oh no, it was +1. It was +1. I'm sorry. I thought they were 2/2s for some reason. Not the Zergling. Admittedly, Azalea's hand is full of gas right now, so there's a real chance that either through generation or a lucky Hive Queen proc, or these Morticians also come in clutch. You can see something really exciting. Oh, Corpsicle's amazing here. Ooh, nice Hydralisk. Oh, good hits there. Oh, another one. No way. Whoa. That's crazy. That was really good. That's why we play Hive Queen, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I play the Hive Queen. Card's crazy.
We got to reset. I mean, it's looking up for Azalea.
Yeah, what is Ghoulstein doing in this deck?
Well,
I guess you play it with the thing that gives poisonous, right?
Exactly. You saw the thing earlier that gains poisonous.
Right.
This card with that is essentially a 7-mana board wipe.
I guess it's 7 mana, right? Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't feel that bad. I mean, Twisting Nether is a good card in this format, and it's one-sided.
All of
We
these
decided to
cards
just
seem
take
really
the
bad.
biggest thing.
All of those choices for that discover does not seem very good. If we could clear these 1/1s, we could. Looks like we're not clearing these 1/1s. Oh, we're clearing one of them. Okay.
Yeah, just make our odds slightly better.
But we do have an 11-10 on board, which is something. But Azalea
There
looking
is-
pretty strong with that hand right now.
Is that a Frost Strike we just top decked? Or
That
Corpsicle?
looks like Corpsicle.
Looks like
Yeah, they have 2
Wow.
Corpsicles now, which is actually
two
really
corpses,
good.
13 cards, man. Or 13 corpses to spend where they want.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the mosquito isn't even an undead, so it doesn't get the proc.
Everyone needs a castle.
Oh, 2 legend. Oh, airlock might just be better than both of those. Airlock is so crazy. Yeah, there you go. You take that airlock every day of your life. I'm really surprised. Azalea's playing a really nice, slow, reactive game here. We could have seen those Morticians drops way sooner. We could have seen a couple other things drop, but just dealing with whatever you need to and spending your Corpsicles as needed seems really strong. There's the Neophyte. Looks like it is a bit of a hand buff kind of angle with the Death Knight list here.
The classic hand buff Death Knight.
I mean, hand buff Death Knight is really good in constructed and other constructed formats where you have access to more of that effect, because a lot of that effect is at rare, but you don't have much at common, so you have to play stuff like Neophyte, you have to generate stuff, and on top of that you have to deal with the runes, which is annoying.
Yeah. Second cousin to hand buff Druid, the best deck in the format.
Absolutely.
I believe this is another tournament where we're not going to see anybody play hand buff Druid because, of course, we don't want to. We don't want the games to just be over on turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2 wins. Not the best choice here. Well, we did get the tune in for the second half of that Azalea Surslip turn, but it's looking like a 2-0 from Azalea. Great stuff to that player. Thank you guys for letting us watch today. Appreciate that. Let's get back to the face cams, and we can move on to winners round. No, winners finals. I think winners finals is what's it called? Is what we're on now. We're gonna get Duo Cat versus. Wait.
We don't.
Oh, we're
Azalea?
gonna move on to the Minerica.
The Minerica.
Yeah. So Minerica and Azalea will be playing against each other. So let me get that ready here. Minerica. Wonderful. I'm ready for them whenever they're ready. Let me turn off the scores, and we're looking good. We are looking good.
What is Azalea?
Cool. Okay. If you guys are still listening in or just hanging out with us, appreciate you all being here. Sorry for a little bit of the scuffed bracket today. I promise we're still learning and stuff. Did not expect a lot of people to not show up. I also did not expect people to not bring Pauper decks to the Pauper tournament. Especially, I would understand if it was the first time we did this, but it was very funny to see all those standard and wild decks. More standard than wild, if I'm not mistaken. Saw a lot of standard decks.
Yeah, it was almost entirely made up of standard decks.
Very funny.
Which is interesting. I've DM'd Azalea, telling them they are going to be on stream. We will see.
Well, the good news is that we can actually get everybody else on stream tonight, and we can actually do a full commentary suite for all of them, which will be nice. But in the meantime, let me make sure that I'm not missing anything on this end, of which we're watching. Who did I put as the top player? Azalea versus Minerica. So we'll spectate Minerica if they are ready to play.
I am DMing them in Hearthstone.
Beautiful, thank you. As soon as they're ready to go, we're ready to go for them. One of these days, I want to participate in this tournament myself with my epic decks, but we'll have to see if that ever can happen.
I'm just gonna show up with Peasant Mage, Hand Buff Druid, and Spell Damage Shaman.
Did you say Peasant Mage?
Yeah, and I'll see how
What does
far
that
we can
mean?
get through.
What did you mean by that? This guy. This fella. All right, let's see. I heard a little beep. Let's see if they're getting close here.
Yep, they are setting up now.
Wonderful.
And of course, as per usual, nobody wants to give me bans because they're all so mean to me.
Hey, I found the bans are actually in the thing. You can see it.
Are they?
Yeah. So.
I can. Well, give them to me.
Okay, they both ban Paladin.
Cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
All right. Looks like we have left for Azalea, we have Death Knight and Warrior. The Warrior deck being the Dragon list. And for Minerca, we have the Topsy-Turvy Priest and the Spell Damage Rogue. So honestly, 4 very exciting decks, fun to watch. We'll get that going in just a second as soon as they're ready to battle a friend.
Do we wanna stream losers finals?
Yes, we do want to stream losers finals. I'll put that in the tournament news real quick.
I'm just getting that done.
Okay, cool. All right. I think we just saw Azalea last round clutching up with that Death Knight list, which is pretty cool. Also, Trip, did you figure out how to find the banned classes?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay,
But
if you just click on their names and scroll down, it'll show you which one's crossed out.
we are waiting on Minerca and Azalea's game, correct?
Yep, it looks like it'll be Minerca and Azalea playing Winter Semis. I'm actually going to change the name of this to say Winter Semi. Winter Semis. Okay, cool. Yep, we're ready when they're ready. Double pally bands. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm excited to see Death Knight. I said that was one of the classes I wanted to see more of alongside Rogue, and I think one of these players has Death Knight, one of these players has Rogue, so that's very exciting. Love to see that.
You might get to see your 2 kids fight.
My 2 kids.
Your 2 babies. Yeah. Those are your 2 babies, and you might see them go to fisticuffs this game.
I don't want to see my babies fight. My babies.
My little boy.
Look how they massacred my Rogue. All right, we're getting into it, guys. I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready. I hope you're clutching up. Shout out to Filtrophobe by saying the best part of spectating is watching all the misleaders. Because you are so right, honestly. Pop off cake.
Hey, you know what? Can we get a round of applause for Beebs for successfully clicking the opponent spectate every single game?
I've been clutching up on that, I'm not gonna lie.
Every time. I mean, it's been like clockwork. Yeah, we're on Conceal, baby.
Yo, this deck is
You
sick. I gotta play this deck.
How are you outing Conceal? Unironically.
How am I what?
How are you outing a concealed card in this format? Unironically.
There's a 5-minute delay. It's fine. Bro said no more Miracle Salesman. Get that. It's a miracle that I have a backstab right now.
Mm-hmm. Frame 1.
So this is actually a matchup I really wanted to see because decks like Warrior, even Priest, even Druid, they get a lot of health or armor. So Priest, you know, if you could hit 30, you could hit 30. But classes like Druid and Warrior, they go over 30 pretty easily and regularly. So it's going to be interesting to see if the spell damage rogue list can kind of reach that point of so much damage that you're just not worried about the armor.
I mean, if Priest ever gets to 40 life, you have much bigger problems because you've allowed the Priest player to live until turn 10, right?
That's true.
This is a big thing.
You can cheat out the spell. You can cheat out the spell. You can imbue it on like turn 7 or 6 or something.
This is one of the big things about open deck lists is that Azalea knows what is happening. Azalea knows what's coming from this rogue,
Right.
and one has a perfect read on what these 2 secrets are. Like, there's only so many things it could be. And 2 knows, I need to kill you until you die.
Yep. I mean, the difference here is that this warrior has access to holding that, what is this card called? Safety goggles until they absolutely need it, right? They have the crafting hammer. There's just like so much armor gain. Even though the dragon that they have in hand gains 5 armor, so I genuinely wonder if the rogue could actually get to up to like 50 or even 60 damage with their stuff. And not to mention the dragons are coming down really quickly and really with high stats, which rogue has a tough time dealing with even without going all in on the spell damage package.
This is a ton of pressure. We might have to see something like a Spell Zerker proc Fan of Knives.
Right.
Which I think is exactly what Minerka is questioning here. Do I have to clear this board? Or can I just like be very greedy? We've decided to be greedy, play out the efficient Octobot here and just sit.
You could play Octobot, coin Ghostly Strike on it, or coin the, well, I guess you don't want to use the Ghostly Strike. You could coin the Ethereal Augmenter.
We're coining for petals?
That seems strange, but...
So, another play here that's open to us is Spell Zerker, ping the Spell Zerker, shoot a bunch of damage face.
Oh, we're playing around
We're
a lot
scared.
of stuff right now. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, if there's turn to do it, it's gonna be right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there might be Fan of Knives and then Conceal, but this 7/7.
Seal is oh, that's such an unfortunate. That was what I was gonna say. Adding those 2 Razor Petals to hand when you're also drawing a lot of cards is like really risky. You want to efficient Octobot everything you can, but then milling that Sinister Strike, is that what the card's called?
Yeah.
That seems really rough.
We have a play here where we get to Octobot,
No way!
ping Octobot,
Why are we not
and
spell?
then
Oh, we're gonna pick the spell.
we're doing everything here.
Yeah,
we're Spell Zerkering,
okay.
pinging Spell Zerker, Fan of Knives to clear the board, and then shooting as much damage face, and then concealing so that we
Wait,
still
so
have
we
all of our spell damage
We only
next
have
turn.
+3 spell damage. We're not clearing the board at all.
Your pain.
Oh, we have
plus
2. Well, no,
We have
can
2
only play
petals.
1. Yeah, but are the petals really going to the board? There's no way, right?
One of them is.
Okay, let's see what happens.
So we Fan of Knives.
Right, you always
we
standardize for the first silver. It's nice.
pedal the 7/7,
Sure.
hit face, and then conceal so that we have this same board set up next turn too.
Wow, actually, what a play. Really nice.
Yeah,
stuff
we're
from
looking
America.
at potentially lethal next turn still under all this pressure.
Wow.
Although, from the opponent, Azalea has 5 burn in hand, which is lethal if they draw a dragon.
Oh, they have to draw. Wow, this is actually hype.
It
oh,
is
no dragon! Holy crap.
no dragon
but,
means
but
this
that's
isn't
actually
it.
massive armor gain, though.
So that's what I mean. We're choosing not to just sit. We're not double armoring up this turn. We are playing the weapon. The 2-turn lethal is worth more to us
Yeah, you gotta
than a little bit more
guarantee
protection.
that lethal, right?
There's a line where you say, I'm going to draw a dragon eventually. I would like
Yeah.
as much armor as possible.
No, I feel
But-
that. Alright, well, let's see.
Oh,
if
we will get to
America
see
gets
who's
it.
right.
This is a really nice match. Oh my goodness, the Street Trickster is crazy!
Street Trickster's real. Is the Street Trickster worth more than Razor pedaling here?
You can't do
Because if we
both.
Street Trickster, we can't do both.
I mean, you have to calculate it, right? Because this is...
Yeah.
You die next turn. So
Yeah.
you have to calculate it. You have time. Just add up what you got, and then add up what you got the other way.
No,
Let's-
this is the whole game here on this one turn. I don't even know what the
Okay,
correct
let's
answer
see.
is. Choose to play it.
Yeah, draw first seems good. Unfortunate Spell Zerker.
Oh, there's nothing.
No,
And-
dude.
The big red button.
That is unfortunate. Yeah, that was such a close game. Really good stuff, guys. Really good stuff. All right. Well, Azalea's clutching up that game 1. Very nice for them. Very nice indeed. We're gonna go over to game 2. See which decks these players bring out this time.
Valera versus Scarlet.
Only I have the antidote. Watch your
Back
back
on
on-
it again.
Back on Spell Damage Rogue. Definitely against a better matchup, I would assume. Just because of the lack of armor and the lack of, honestly, just the Dragon package in general is just so strong. So
Yeah.
not having to worry about those two things as much is nice. But Death Knight can definitely fill the board up too. So let's see what happens.
We were staring down a bunch of pressure last game. Maybe, I mean, look, are we keeping Blob of Tar against spell damage, Rogue? We are. Wow. We're saying, like, I'm going to taunt. If we taunt hard enough, the spells can't hit us, Beebs.
But
That's
if you
what
say so.
they don't teach you. If we taunt hard enough, they can't hurt us.
Where's the mechanic that makes taunt also taunt spells? Like you have to target them with damage first.
Give me Flag Bears from Magic the Gathering.
Yes. Where's my Flag Bears IRL?
I would put 2 in every deck I've ever
What do you
owned.
take here? What are you taking here, Trip?
I have to kill my opponent, unfortunately, and so I take the card that says draw card so that I can maybe put some amount of pressure on.
They took the Deep Frost. Never mind. I thought it was wait, what does this card do? Oh, okay.
It just draws a card.
Okay.
We need to find pressure. We have none, like 0.
Nice Geist. It's got to be the Grime Walker.
Can we trigger Happy Ghoul reliably?
Not. I don't think it's reliable enough because Azalea's list is on. Oh, it is. No, it is on no Muncher and Cortex Crusher. So maybe actually we can, but I think the pick there for the Grime Walker is really strong.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Also, this is a lot of chip damage we're allowing to happen by
Right.
not playing like the Deathly Strike we had in hand. Because each of
Right.
these little 2 damages is 1 burn spell we don't have to draw later.
Absolutely, I completely agree. But on the other end, Minerka just kind of having stuff on board to deal a little bit of damage over time too is going to be make the OTK that much easier, right?
Mm.
So I was going to say, if we don't see some way to deal with the board from Azalea, we're going to end up in a situation where they're just going to take so much damage from the little guys on the board that the OTK is inevitable. But Blobatar will help. Blobatar will definitely help. Although Miracle Salesman having the bonus of giving the player a spell damage card is incredible. So
We're seeing the Blob of Tar put in dividends
no way,
because
Fan
this
Knives.
this efficient Octobot gets to before, if our opponent, like, let's say wrath the board without putting up anything, we could develop an efficient Octobot and be like, you have to play a minion or I win the game, and if you play a minion, I get a free trade with efficient Octobot.
Right.
Now that there's an 1/2 with Death Touch, it means we don't actually have that guarantee
we
trading
could
away our snake
backstab
oil.
it now, but
We could.
I don't think it's smart because Minerka may know that Azalea's on. Is Azalea mainboarding any poisonous stuff? Yes. Or no.
I believe so.
No, they're not. Besides Blob of Tar. So maybe there's a world where you put out the Octobot, but I think you have to just be in control of it like every time.
Mm. I mean, that backstab you were talking about earlier could be this turn even
Right.
efficient Octobot at backstab.
Yeah, and also Minerka's in a situation where they kind of declare their hand a little bit too.
Yep. We might go efficient Octobot, Petals, then backstab. Set up for
Are you
a
saying
potential
backstab the
meta
Octobot?
reversal. Yeah, I'm saying efficient
Yeah.
Octobot, play the Petals, backstab the Octobot. Next turn
Minerka's
we
like,
have
which
Street
Octobot
Fighter.
do I play first?
Yeah. So, how do I hold all these Octobots?
I don't know if it matters if you're gonna play both anyway, but maybe we're just not seeing both anyway. Another pick,
There's
huh?
also a weird line where we go backstab this Octobot so that our Razor Petals cost slightly less, and then play the Razor Petals, and then play the second Octobot to make the cards they generate cost even less.
Yeah, if you could make the, I think the petals costing 0 is what you're going for here, ideally.
For sure.
So you
right?
can play the Octobot here, play the petals, and then backstab, but then you can't proc the other, or you have to like use another petal on the next Octobot, which is really awkward. Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
conceal them. Okay,
Yeah.
that seems like a
Concealing makes
decent
a lot of
conceal.
sense. We already know that, like, we're not concealing for a double spell damage play anytime soon, because
Right.
the first spell damage play kills here.
Right. Oh,
These 4/3 lifesteal means we have a little more health to play with. If we
Is
draw
27
second
enough
spell
right
damage,
now, though?
man.
let's find out. So we have +2, so we have 5, 8, +8 is 16, +2, 18, but we have 2 razor pills and 2. Oh, plus, wow, what a top deck, actually. You've got
Also,
to add those first to
importantly-
proc it with the Octobot.
Because of this, because of this freeze, we can't attack with our weapon to get a reset to look for something better.
Right.
Street Trickster and then draw a card with the Ghostly Strike.
Yeah, that seems like the play.
Just take a look. Backstab is
Backstab is
nothing.
whatever.
4, 8, 16, 16
The
plus.
sad thing too is that if this if they can't kill right
20.
now, the
This is
Core
so
Thing Rush
lethal.
gonna run. Is it
What are we-
lethal?
It's absurdly lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, we push everything
Oh,
in
we
the
have
face
so
and
many
our
razor
opponent dies.
pills. It's actually insane.
Yeah, we have. This is absurdly lethal.
Is it actually absurdly lethal? It's not absurd. It's pretty close. And then you have to spend
Nah.
both snake oils, right? Oh,
Nah.
you also have one on board. So you end up it's only a bit overkill because you only have 3 overkill or 2.
We only have 2 because we are frozen, unfortunately.
Right. So
That-
the Octobot could have swung it for 1 more. So that was actually closer than it seemed. I think. A really nice job from Minerka. Nice, nice, good math skills, Minerka. Really, really
Mhm.
sexy.
Minerka, good at counting to 30.
Going
Let's
right
see if
into
they can
game
do it
3.
again.
Let the blight
Oh yeah,
begin.
we're seeing
Let's see
kind
if
of the
they
same
do it
style
again.
deck. That was really cool though. See, I
Yeah,
think
this
spell
is
damage
a-
is really fun to play sometimes because you actually have to do like a lot of like, not necessarily just like boring OTK turns, but you have a lot of back and forth between like when do I, conceal or when do I drop my Phoenix or something like that. I think Phoenix itself is really strong and like it enables a lot of nasty things that can't be responded to, just like conceal can. But I don't know. I think that was a really cool game. I was really excited to see how close that game was. And that's our first game 3 on stream, so that's exciting.
Yeah. We got to see this deck perform earlier. What do you think about this deck into an opponent who has a blob of card in hand?
Like you take their block card.
No, we have to draw silence in this matchup because if we don't draw exactly the card silence, Blob of Tar ruins our entire day.
No, it doesn't. You could push an Madness it.
Yeah, but what if we don't?
I mean, then, yeah, you probably would have silenced it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like against Blob of Tar, you kind of have to be like, I just hope I don't see another one, right?
Surely you won't have 2.
No one plays 2 Blob of Tar. It's only a 1 of in the whole format, so.
Alright. Exactly.
worry.
That's what I'm saying.
Double
Here's the
powered
Wave of
shield, this
Apathy.
guy.
A really funny card we picked earlier. It's interesting. I think Powered Shield isn't actually a combo piece here because with that
Yeah, it's just a
with
big
the
card.
Power Word Fortitude, we are already doing so much more than 30.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, so this
just
is a
being
situation
one
where your
mana.
Blob of Tar point kind of comes into play. Oh, never mind. He didn't play it. Oh, he's killing your thing. That's much worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
kill
much worse.
kill your 1 minion.
Yeah. All
We're
right, heal
renewing.
up.
Looking for... Ooh, good hit.
Okay,
Good
that
hit.
was a pretty quick pick there. Oh, potion!
There's potion.
but-
If we don't think our opponent has blob, we might pick up an insight here though to try to get our 1 minion.
What is our 1 minion again?
It is a gnomish idiot.
Right.
1/4
right,
with
right.
charge.
You're so right. But potion is
Uh,
so much better, dude. You gotta take. Yeah, baby.
We picked up the potion. we
Yes,
just knew our
dude.
opponent had it.
Do you just play renew anyway? I was gonna say I think you just cycle renew
Yeah.
now.
For sure. Well, the optimal play there is actually to renew your opponent's face.
Dude, Shadow Reflections is such a cool
Dude.
card. Yeah, baby.
Yes. Do we see the
Yes.
combo? Because for those of you at home who might not know, if you Potion of Madness something and then Shadowed Reflections,
Yeah.
it will gain the hasted tag. So,
Yeah, it has
wait.
charged. So exciting. This actually is this it?
wait, is this lethal?
No, I think he's just taking the value.
That doesn't answer my question of if it's lethal. If we go,
There's no way it's
Potion-
lethal.
If we
You
go
don't have
Wave
enough
of
to
Apathy,
go- You don't have enough to go Potion and Wave of Apathy. Yeah.
because No Muncher will hit twice.
Wait, this is awkward because now the No Butcher hits. Oh, is he gonna fall for it?
I mean, we just
This
can't-
is actually like
so-
a rock and a hard place situation.
Muncher. Oh,
Yeah, because well, hold on. No, that's actually pretty bad. That's pretty. I guess you have another No Butcher in hand to deal with the 5/1, so I guess you do that.
It-
What am I missing?
Minerika is also looking at this Wave of Apathy. Minerika's like, this is lethal.
It's not lethal. What is lethal about this?
Okay, so it's not because we keep putting up 2 minions at the same time, which is really annoying. But the play is
Yeah.
Wave of Apathy, Potion of Madness, Fortitude, Divine Shield, Topsy Turvy.
This is.
Attack once, and
Oh my
then let
God.
the No Muncher attack again.
Oh god, no.
Nope, we're putting up 2 minions. We're scared.
No, but it's not too taunt.
No, but we will not get gnomed.
Wait, this is it though, right? This is a
No,
Wave
we
of
don't have
Apathy,
enough.
Potion of Madness, Disciple, does Divide, whatever. No, I'm sorry, Power Word, whatever.
That's
This is it. Okay, let's actually calculate this here, because you have to wave first.
it's +8, right? We don't have a wave anymore. Oh wait, we do.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The second
Yeah,
wave
we
is the reason we used the first one.
Okay.
Oh, we're not doing
We're
it.
looking
cleric.
for a second. We're looking for a second Divine Spirit.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
found
Okay,
a second
okay,
Divine
okay.
Spirit.
Just play the Grave Dawn now, just for card draw? Right?
Wow. If the problem is, yeah.
No, what are you doing? No! Dude!
No.
Oh,
He's
wait,
so
he's
right.
doing it first. He's
Oh
doing
my
it first.
God,
He's doing it
he's so
first. He's doing it
big.
first. He's a gamer.
He knew if he plays both of the cards out, Fortitude is no longer like it
Oh
costs
my
too
god.
much. So we Fortitude first our opponent's minion to hit for lethal.
Wait, why would that do that like that? Wouldn't it be the same
Because-
way?
No, because if we Potion of Madness and do the other one, it causes the
yeah,
Fortitude to cost
Fortitude to
2
cost
more.
Yo.
So we wouldn't have had the mana to hit for lethal. Minerika finds the needle in the haystack
That
that,
was
leads
crazy.
to 44 free things.
What a match. Honestly, what a match, seriously. Really, really well done, Minerika.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Incredible. And No Muncher hit twice.
you had so many walls there. I think it was Azalea, right? That we were just watching. That was
Mhm.
crazy. Great stuff, Azalea and Minerika. Very nice. Very nice. So I believe up next we have Duocat versus Minerika coming on stream for Winners Finals. Let me get that
Mhm.
ready. Let's see. Gameplay Winners Finals. Isn't that finally exciting? Duocat and Minerika. I know Duocat has been waiting a hot minute to be on stream. We appreciate your patience, Duocat. Thank you for being a legend.
Duocat keep almost being on stream, and then their games end up not happening.
Absolutely.
But this time, I guarantee you Minerika is going to be there.
Okay, cool.
After
So
that
this,
game, we'll
this
be going
time
anywhere.
it's gonna be winners finals, best of 3. Let me go ahead and get looking at the bands as well. This is our. By the way, neither of these people played in the last tournament, so they were not seeded. They were randomly seeded. So this is our 16th versus 19th seed. You love to see it.
Amazing.
You love to see it. Sir Sylvester
Um.
Peabody III says, I'm sorry. Sylvester Peabody III says, maybe I should not have brought, or maybe I should have not brought bad decks. Sir Sylvester, I'm going to
Me?
put you in chat right, I'm going to put you on stream right now. Let's look at your decks while we wait for the other folks.
Let's take a peek.
Let's take a look. Sylvester, you brought the following decks. You brought Control Warlock. You brought.
Banger.
Okay, the Death Knight deck was a little bit questionable. I'm not gonna lie. The Undead Blood Death Knight, and then it looks like. Okay, I'm actually.
Shaman.
This deck looks also interesting. This is a.
Oh, it's
This is aggro shaman, I think. This is bloodless shaman. So, oh no. I'm sorry. This is undead shaman.
this is.
This is undead shaman. So you're playing arms dealer, foul egg, mermy, Murlocula, unliving champion. Very
We're
cool.
ice fishing for Murlocula and
Cheating in
Ghost
Murlocula is
Light
really good.
Angle.
Sylvester, I think your decks are okay. I think they're just like slightly unoptimized, just because you're going for like these kind of these gimmicks, which is like fine. But you know, it happens. It's okay.
This Shaman deck is actually like the hardest cook I've seen in a while.
The Shaman deck is cool. That I've played against their list before. It's pretty cool, for sure. So up next, coming out from DuoCat, we actually have our first Hunter player. We're on Shockspitter Hunter. The deck looks really good. For those of you who don't know how Shockspitter Hunter works, the win con is indeed Shockspitter, but you are imbuing and copying it with Tending Dragonkin, that thing that says copy the lowest cost beast in your hand, and you're OTKing your opponent. But you're doing so by controlling the board and swinging face every single turn up to like turn 6 or 7. So it's actually a pretty good card, or a pretty good deck, and it has a lot of ways to control the board up until then. And you're, like I said, you're imbuing stuff. You also run Hollow Hound, so you can heal back up in a pinch. But yeah, really cool deck.
Yeah.
We're also
This is a deck
seeing
that
another
doesn't
rogue.
fight for the board so hard, so being able to have that like
Oh,
I've
dude,
been losing the
I'm
board.
so happy right now. DuoCat's
what do we
on
got
Excavate Rogue, dude, my baby. That is my baby, dude. I play that deck every day.
every day and twice
Wait,
on
I'm
Sundays.
actually legit so excited. Please play this deck on stream. Please don't get the snake banned.
And we got a rogue ban.
Stop, dude. You're gonna
Beebs
kill
dies
me.
on-
Dude, I
Beebs
pass
dies
out
on
and die on
camera.
stream. Please, dude.
Dies of cringe.
Are these guys? Let me add these guys, see if they're coming, because I don't see what's going on. At Duo. At what was it? Minerica? All right, so let's get going on winners finals. This is gonna be a fun matchup. I'm so happy I get to be here to watch this. Excavate Rogue is a list that I've been brewing and cooking and playing since like week 2 of the format, or since I've been playing the format. I actually was one of the first decks I ever played against. I don't remember if it was you, Trip, or somebody else that was playing Excavate Rogue, but I thought it looked like absolute trash. I thought it was like trash to your deck. And then one day I was like, I found what's the combo that Rogue has?
It doesn't.
It has
Yeah. The card Shadow Step.
no, dude.
Yep. The card Shadow Step for sure.
Okay. Oh, Azalea's gonna DQ today. That's so sad. All good. But I played against the deck and it looked bad. But then I found that Rogue had the Plague Fist combo, which is Plague Spitter and Plague Dog, Plague something. And what was the other card?
All right. We have bans ready.
Oh, do we?
We have Duo Maiden banning Paladin as per usual, while I'm completely spacing. Who are we spectating? It's Duo and Minerica. Minerica has banned Duo's Priest deck.
Okay, so we're seeing Rogue. Please tell me we're seeing Rogue right now.
We are seeing Rogue.
Valera
Let's
versus
go!
That's actually so exciting.
No,
Wait, the other person's not on my friend list. Dude.
Watch your
Oh.
Where's DuoCat? DuoCat number 1192. Oh, what? I can't. What?
I'm not
I
the
can't
three of the
spectate
two.
them.
What?
Trip,
That's
would you
great.
mind helping out Trox?
I would love to. I can spectate them, so.
Why can I
Oh,
not?
there we go. No, it's on stream for you. I think.
Nope. I can see. It won't let me watch DuoCat.
Oh.
That's annoying. No, DuoCat's the
Interesting.
deck I wanted to play. The rogue player. No, dude. Oh, golly gee willikers. It is not happening
Are they on your
today.
friend list?
Yeah, they're
Or
right
is
here.
it
I
just-
see them right now. Huh, that is so weird.
How strange.
I'm tempted to leave and come back. Guys, I'm gonna leave and come back. I really want to watch both players. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, gangsters. Still can't watch them? Okay, well, we're gonna watch one player, I guess. That's gonna be what happens. I apologize, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. Trox. Opponent has not shown
I got him.
up. Okay, thank you. Anyway, back to what I was saying a second ago. There's a combo Rogue has with Plague something that gives a minion poisonous, and then the pirate that deals 1 damage to all enemies when you attack. So you can give that poisonous. And I was like, I just want to play that in a deck. I don't know what deck. And now, as I was putting together a rogue list, I was like, why don't I just throw the Excavate package in here, because like it just seems like a lot of value. And honestly, since then I've still played Excavate Rogue. I've just taken out the Plague Fist combo, and it's because it's not very good. And yeah, it's just a really fun deck, really fun to generate stuff. Cool deck. Oh, I bet Duocat doesn't have spectating with friends turned on.
I have not seen much of this Hunter deck, but I would imagine they're not on a ton of taunt.
No, it's almost no. I think it's literally 0 taunt, but you have a lot of secrets and you have a lot of burn. You have specifically that 2 mana spell that deals 2 damage to 3 random enemies, which is very good.
For sure. I'm interested to see if Minerica's Priest list is able to just go way over top knowing that.
I think that's very true. The Priest list is aggro, if I'm not mistaken, right?
The Priest list is our Topsy-Turvy Priest.
Oh, that Priest list, because... Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Wait, oh. What was I looking at? I was just looking at it. Oh, the Priest list that got banned from Duocat is pretty traditional. Well, it's not traditional, because you're playing Draconic Study, Sing-Along Buddy. Sing-Along Buddy's crazy. That's pretty cool. Okay, I got Duocat to let me spectate, so now we can see how the deck works a little bit. So we already do have a Shock Spitter in hand here, and we do have a bit of board control with this Bursting Shot, which is one of my favorite cards from that whole expansion, honestly. It's a really cool card. And what you're doing besides that is you're basically tutoring combo pieces. It definitely loses to like hard aggro, and this spell damage list might be a situation where it does end up struggling. I haven't actually played spell damage against Shock Spitter, but Trox is a player who brings Shock Spitter to the friendly matches we play quite often. So, but let's see what else is going on this spell damage rogue list, which we have seen before from Minerica. Did really well last round. Very cool to see. I do want to see what Trox is on, actually. Where is Trox right now?
Trox is on round...
I see.
We're looking at a spell damage... Oh, this is Yum. Never mind.
Trox is on... Yep. Oh, Trox also brought Shock Spitter, which is why I wanted to check, so... We actually might see another Shock Spitter list later.
I would not be opposed.
It's a really cool deck. I actually kind of like that a lot of decks are getting more optimized. Compared to last tournament, we had a lot of not quite as many spell damage decks. We had a lot more just general control lists, just trying to hold down the game against mid range and aggro decks. But this tournament, we're seeing a lot more OTK decks, a lot more spell damage and combo decks. So I think the optimization of the format is coming out a little bit here, which is cool.
And Minerica has shown off that so far, combo has been able to take some pretty incredible games.
Yeah, speaking of which, Minerica seems to be calculating lethal here.
It looks like the problem is we don't have any Razor Petals in hand yet.
We have one Razor Petals generation.
Yeah,
but it looks like it's happening. Or are we concealing? Oh, we don't have conceal either.
We're just going for it. Is this lethal?
7 or less than 7, but 0 mana. It's got to be close.
I mean, we got to push face at this point.
Yeah. Also, you can't attack face right now because it's explosive trap.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. Oh, it's lethal because of the snake oil.
This is 12 plus 4 is 16.
Yep. Yeah, you just got to do it. There it is.
Yeah.
Wow, turn 6. Crazy.
With 0 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, that was really close on the time there. Wow. Well, Minerica showing that spell damage rogue is a real contender in this format. Very nice. Going to next game. We actually may not even see Excavate Rogue if we're just gonna see the Shock Spitter list try to clutch up here, but maybe we'll see a bit of a switch here because now Minerica goes to what does Minerica go to? Oh, the Topsy-Turvy Priest. What does that do against? I don't think you want a Shock Spitter there. I think you want to... Well, Excavate's a really slow deck. So maybe you don't want to risk the time it takes to set up Excavate here. Oh, okay. We are seeing it. That's exciting. I'm very excited about this.
No rogue though if Monerica gets this game win.
Yeah, Shock Spitter Hunter is a really good deck, but switching here might be the play. Also, if I'm not mistaken, let me see if this is true about this Excavate list. But Excavate actually doesn't play a lot of minions. The minions it plays are really tiny. So you're playing Kobold Miner, which is a 1/1. You play Miracle Salesman, sure, it's a 2/2, but it's Miracle Salesman. You play Platosaur, and you're not playing Lab Recruiter until like turn 10. So this list is very, very light on minions, and it's very high on generation and like dumb crap that it can just kind of pull out of its ass. So maybe we'll see something like that happen. This is actually a really, really good start for Duocat as well. Starting with the axe into the pick is really good, and also having another shovel. I'm sorry, not axe. The shovel into the pick is really good, and then into another shovel is also very good. Because those excavate pieces can be really strong if you get the right ones, especially the epic one. Looks like an easy gold panner. We're buffing it. Just want to try to get more value out of that. Yeah, Deafen could actually spell the end of that card, or even backstab. Actually, it looks like you have to use both if you don't want to use the Ghostly Strike, so let's see what happens here. You also have a bit of issue with hand space eventually with this deck, so using cards in hand a little bit inefficiently may be okay. At least in my experience with the deck. Small Child Lord says this rogue deck is the best deck I've ever seen. Agree, because this is my favorite rogue deck. I could not agree with you more. I really, really love this deck. It's so fun. But this Topsy-Turvy list is really exciting. I tried Topsy-Turvy a while ago. I was not finding a lot of success, but it's a really cool deck. I'm really excited to see it be successful, honestly.
I've been going kind of crazy with Switcheroo Topsy-Turvy.
Interesting.
But
ooh, that's
I'm definitely interested to see Fortitude Topsy-Turvy.
True. That's the worst rare Excavate spell you can get in the deck. I think it was also the worst in Badlands. And now he's dropped a 4, or Duocat's dropped a 4/4 on the field. So
yeah, this is not a lot of pressure against a combo deck. I'm gonna be real with you.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a very experienced Excavate rogue player, this deck has 0 pressure. It just goes to fatigue, which is why I'm like, eventually you just might lose. But you also generate a lot of weird stuff. So there's a real chance that just because of generation, there's a chance here. There's a chance. Because the only minion that Monerica can use out of their deck to do anything here is the infantry, just because of the charge, right? But I don't think the rogue deck can do anything about stuff from the hand like that, like hand burst. Oh man, that's a tough decision.
I mean, we just have to kill it so it dies, right? But
not necessarily.
we're choosing.
And you have backstab in hand, right? Or did we already use that? I can't see.
Oh, that's a Spellweaver for spell damage +2, baby.
That's pretty rough. Wow, didn't kill it.
No.
That was a weird choice. That could actually just be the game right now with the right hand.
It could be the game right now with this hand. We just need to hit some pretty hot draws. Nope, but we did pick up the infantry for later.
Yeah, infantry here is really strong to have as like a card to depend on right now.
If we spend this card, it's not in our hands. Let's do that. Whoa, we frame
The
one.
scheme is so funny.
Picks up a Divine Spirit for sure.
Are we having hand space issues right now, or do we need to spend a spell? Oh no.
Yeah, because if not, we're drawing 2 cards this turn.
They've locked that Platosaur down.
Not anymore. That's actually not great because that can be potion metas now.
Yeah, that actually seemed really scary. Does it to face?
Oh, what? We didn't
Stick
kill
up
the minion.
this late? is crazy. What is happening? That's a cool coin. That's the new coin, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, I get what Duocat's doing. Duocat knows they have to kill him, but
That
might
was a
just
lot
be
of
touch too
sacrifices made to try to kill him like that, I feel like. Also, again, the infantry being in hand is really scary here. Love Everlasting just like guarantees the win next turn, if I'm not mistaken. There's like no way it doesn't.
Our biggest problem is we don't have a second Divine Spirit.
You know what's really funny? That Rest in Peace, you could have played the infantry, done a little bit of damage, let it die, and then like res it next turn for the same mana cost. What are you
The old-
topsy-turving? Dude. Oh, you're just
Can
you have to
topsy-turvy
spin
the
card.
1/1?
Why not just play the? Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, okay. Okay. Very nice raise down.
Oh, because we want a cleric to find the second Divine Spirit.
Right.
Makes sense.
What a
Is
gamer.
this lethal?
It's not lethal
Is this
this
lethal?
turn. No way.
This looks like lethal. No.
Stop! You're scaring me.
But what if it is?
Both Divine Shields cost 2. You can't even play both of them. It's not lethal.
The statement of me watching Monerica this
Oh,
round.
dude,
is that-
this rogue list is not the matchup here. Oh my god, it's so sad.
No.
You gotta kill like everything you have right now. Like actually, you gotta kill your own stuff. You gotta swing with a zealot and then deafen it. Yes, dude. Oh no.
Wait, are we going for the OTK?
Stop. Okay, that's not a bad minor.
Is this lethal?
Stop. Oh, he got the one that makes a minion on the board. No. Give taunt. Give taunt. Oh my god, please.
That's Hearthstone.
Play the taunt one. Okay, so now we at least have one bit of interesting thing here, which is that it has three health though. You have to potion the taunt one, but now that's the best one to do anyway, because it has the most health. Oh, that was so unfortunate.
This is definitely lethal.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Do we even need to infantry? No.
Well, remember only one spell costs 2 less, so you have to like.
Yeah, we're just doing
Okay,
the
you're
classic.
gonna do that, then you're gonna.
Now,
Yeah.
we have Wave of Apathy. I missed that.
Yeah. That was a very unfortunate matchup. I don't think. Dude, it's over.
Blob Apart
Dude.
has its ability to give it +2 attack.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, Excavate Rogue is the most powerful deck ever, dude!
Bottom right corner, big red button.
Oh my god, move on to game 3, dude.
And
That
we're
is
outta
tough.
here.
You know what's funny? It's not even over.
I mean, it is draw, silence, or bust, right?
Oh my god, that's terrible. Wait, what do you do about that?
We need a silence.
What is this card
There's
called?
the shard.
What is this card called? Not that.
What are you looking for?
I was looking for the name. This Tar Slime is like clutching up right now.
Yeah, because for those of you at home, whenever you reset Tar Slime's power, like say putting it to 1, it will happen. But then Tar Slime will say, "Hey, I'm supposed to have 2 power." So it will give itself +2 power, even though you have already exchanged its power, meaning it went up to 3.
I never
Off
lab
the
recruit the Kobold Miner. Maybe that's the right play here, though.
Hey.
Okay,
And
so,
that's why we're up here, and that's why they're there.
Okay, so they have to shard, right? Because they have to silence to get through the taunt, and also to make the taunt not have a bajillion power or attack. So they have to shard every day, and it also costs. No, you don't illuminate first because it costs. I guess you don't care about the mana cost of things anymore, though.
We don't have our fortitude anymore because we spent it.
Yeah, you're actually having to like to shard your own fortitude because you can't. Or you actually like. What do you do? Actually, what do you do here?
Hey,
That doesn't work.
notable. But I think we're just taking power off the board.
To do what?
We are to give us one more turn to draw exactly fortitude.
Is that what we're looking for?
I think that's the card that does lethal.
Oh, they can't even kill their own stuff right now, dude.
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess this is just what's happening then. What a weird game. That Fortitude into Wave of Apathy misplay was so weird. This game is in such a weird spot. Also, if Duocat has one board slot open, that's the Scorpion coming down, right?
It looks like we're going for it.
This is also a situation where Topsy-Turvy is so much worse than Power whatever.
Inner Fire?
The Inner Fire, yeah. Because now you want a giant minion just to stick, which wouldn't matter. Like, the Rogue is on every silence ever, like every like diffuse purchase ever. But you go to 6, you go to 12, you go to 24, and that's not gonna work. Oh my god,
Plus.
dude. But then you also have 2
Wow.
potions, which doesn't. There's
We
no 2
only have
attack
one
things.
potion. Yeah.
No, you have 2, but you can't potion anything. Like, there's nothing to potion.
Well, we can't double Divine Spirit potion.
Oh
We can
my
only double
god,
Divine
dude, this
Spirit
is so
potion.
sad. I actually feel terrible.
You have been.
No,
Yeah.
dude, oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Well, you know what, hey, if this is a Game 3 moment, I've seen one like this before, and it's happening right now. That was epic, honestly. That was super cool.
That is a button moment.
Holy crap.
And we're going to game 3, baby.
Okay. Well, that was the win from Excavate Rogue. That was really funny. Notably, the epic Excavate card actually did win the game. So, if you think about it,
Wait.
holy crap.
Wait,
that
this
was
thing is
insane.
broken.
Wait, why is Duocat on? I was gonna say they picked the wrong deck. They just gotta run that game back.
Oh, well, we went to Rogue. I was like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, I think they just picked the wrong deck. So they're supposed to be playing the Shock Spitter list now. Which seems much worse, because the deck has no taunts, and the deck has no, no, they can no. Is that a game loss? Is that something people do?
What?
They assume they lost the round because they queued the wrong deck?
No.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think so. Just keep going.
I mean, so the reason you give a game loss for things like that would be if it was to change the, like, information that a player had.
Yeah, it's like
But
random
there-
unknown information, though, so...
Yeah, there's
should be
no... You have perfect information already. You know the opponent's full deck list. There's
Yeah, exactly. was
nothing
pretty
happened.
funny,
You just click
though.
the button.
That was the fastest concede in the West. Ooh, okay, there's the Turvy. Alright. This is going to be an interesting matchup, because, like I said, Shock Spitter Hunter doesn't play any taunts, if I'm not mistaken. It also doesn't play very quickly. It has a lot more, like,
Yeah.
anti-board stuff than other decks.
We
And
need
it's
to
also
be
playing
playing
minions.
very quickly.
Yeah, we need to, like... The problem is that these weapons that you play in Shock Spitter Hunter are really cheap, and they're really... Like, they don't deal a lot of damage. Because all you care about is dropping them early and swinging in every turn. So... And then on top of that, you're actually playing these Bitterbloom Knights. You're playing these Imbue cards to actually, like... First of all, get board control, and because Imbue is part of your game plan. So, unfortunately... There's now Potion of Madness fodder, and there's just nothing to like deal with on Minerva's board ever for things like Bursting Shot and stuff like that. So definitely an awkward matchup. Duocast just got to go as fast as possible, or get really lucky like last game.
Hey, that's not luck. That's skill, baby.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we're just developing a 2/2, so it's on the board, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think, well, I don't, the problem is, like, you probably trade, I mean, I feel like I almost want to trade into the 1/2 with the Knight, because...
No, never, ever, right?
But, like, you have, not only does that get rid of something on Minerva's board, but it also puts the Knight down to 2 health, which makes it harder to potion. Am I crazy, or is that not crazy?
We have to hit our opponent so that they lose more health, I think.
That's true. Duocat also doesn't have any
Trigger.
removal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Also,
the
this
Blood
Blood Seeker puts up way better.
Blood
We
Seeker's
are
such a
still
good weapon.
trading here, which... Oh. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Trades with the one that.
Yeah, trades. Also, trading with
isn't-
that one is very strange.
Our opponent gets to draw a weapon and a minion.
Okay, so there's the Dragonkin for the Shock Spitter combo. But we're quite a ways off of starting to do stuff with that.
Jarvis, hover over that 5-drop.
Sure.
Copy
So
the lowest cost piece in your hand.
Yeah, so you're reducing the cost of the Shock Spitter with the Imbue hero power, which also you just drew another Imbue, but it's another 2-2.
There.
Okay.
All better.
And you draw a Shock Spitter, okay, because you already draw both your Hollow Hounds. In fact, I think that's all of the beasts in the deck. So the second copy of what is this thing called? Yeah, your second Houndmaster's not gonna draw, but you don't really care.
Trox, what are you doing in chat? Aren't you in a game right now?
Trox is a classic talk and play type gamer. You know what I'm saying?
Bro's focused on the wrong tar slimes. What's your Polygon deck?
Feel the sun bear down upon you.
Okay, there's the Fortitude. That's actually a big deal. Here comes the Raised Edge, probably dropping the Gold Panner. Oh, getting both Gold Panners. Okay.
We might be Wave of Apathy here just to, like, one, get a tiny bit of damage off the board, but two, get cards out of hand.
I don't think you want to get rid of... Well, I guess that if there is a card to play now, it could be that one, yeah. That's actually a valid point, just because the Gold Panner does cycle itself.
Yeah.
But Wave of Apathy...
You can also just say, actually,
like,
we're not missing any combo pieces, right?
I was
What
gonna,
if we
maybe,
just
you know what
draw?
you could actually do here is play the potion instead. Because Wave of Apathy is like crucial to the game plan. You could potion and swing face with it. I feel like you potion one of them and just swing face.
Possibly the decision Moneric is making here is, am I scared of overdrawing? Or am I just, like, cool with it?
Oh, you kill it. Okay, trigger. I feel like Wave is just a good card to keep as an option, so getting rid of it seems very risky. Okay, here comes Candle Shot, and then I think we saw a Hollow Hound.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting rid of both things, and now there's only a 2. See, this is why I would have attacked the Potion of Madness guy in the face. Because now you're stuck with... Well, I guess you don't care because of the mirror and
Yeah.
Mystery.
This is so absurdly over 30.
Is it actually? There's no mana discount.
Yeah.
Oh, Topsy Turvy 0, bro. What a disgusting
It sure
card.
is. It sure is. And that is game 3 to Monerica.
Dang, Topsy Turvy coming in clutch. Wow, I had such bad luck with that deck, but I wasn't a gamer and played no mirror in the infantry. Wow, really good stuff. Great match. Good to see a best of 3 all the way to game 3 in winners finals, I should say. Going back to face cams. Welcome back, True. All right, we're gonna go on to losers something. Where is losers at right now? Let's find out.
So losers should be going into round 7. I've told them to begin, just don't go to losers finals yet.
Yes,
so they
well, so that means
they should
Duocat will be on stream again, which is fine. Let me get that ready. Where is
do we want
Duocat?
to check in on Trox and JRAF and see how far they are?
Absolutely, we can do that. Let's just see. Trox is here and JRAF is here. It looks like they're on game 4. Wait, no, it looks like they're done. No?
Really?
It
To me, it
JRAF
shows
1, 2,
0.
1.
Oh, on my side it says
Hold on,
0,
let me
0.
refresh. Let me refresh. Yeah, JRAF 1. So we're on to JRAF Trox. Wait, no.
Really?
What is happening here? Hold on. Let me see what's happening.
To me, it says JRAF and Trox have not played any of their games yet.
Oh yeah, what it says on my side, it says 2-1, but then I click it and it says they haven't
Oh,
played.
no. That's their seeding,
Oh,
I think.
I'm dumb. You're so right. Okay, yeah, let's do JRAF and Trox.
Yes, this is the
Can you tell them
this
to
is the
start?
first seed versus second seed.
Oh yeah, these are
yeah,
the 2 people who actually played last tournament. So
Yeah.
this is JRAF. All right, let's close those out. And Trox and JRAF, they are good to be watched by us when they're ready. So 1, 2, and then grand finals. Cool. We'll be ready very shortly. Appreciate y'all coming out for the stream. Sorry for the weird bracket tonight. We'll make sure to future-proof those issues for next time. So no worries there. Let me see if my camera looks okay. Trying to change my weird lighting situation. It's not ideal, but it is what it is.
I mean, this has been a showing. Trux has not started yet. We are starting fresh.
Oh, looks like DuoCat also has to drop tonight. Unfortunate. That's how it
Just
is
a shame.
sometimes.
Yeah, DuoCat, after winning, I believe, one game and just being like thrown all the way up to winners. What is it? All the way to round 5. It's a tough way to end the tournament. Staring down 2 combo decks, like going insane on you. That means, yeah, whoever wins this game is going straight to Grands, right?
That is exactly right.
Wow, this is big. All right, we got our bans in.
Drop those
JRAF
bans, Trip.
and Death Knight, while Prox has banned Priest.
You love to see it.
Are
Wait,
these
banned
players
Death
both
Knight?
on? Are these players both on Paladin?
No. Wait, what? Whoa, we're seeing some cool stuff this round, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright,
JRAF has what I believe is just, yeah, this is full power hand buff Paladin. This will be our first hand buff Paladin we'll get to watch. Walking up with OTK Warrior as their second game.
Wow, I think Trox not banning hand buff Paladin is a really interesting thing. I think if eventually someone has to just take like not really the L, but just kind of like figure out like, can I deal with the deck? Like, do I have a deck that can deal with the deck? I think maybe Trox is betting on either this warrior list or maybe Shockspitter Hunter to be able to do that, because obviously he's betting on one of them. So we'll see what happens with that. And it looks like JRAF's hand buff Paladin list is on a number of 1-ups, so maybe that helps Trox feel a little bit more confident about the matchup as well.
And here we see, is this is the Taunt Warrior everybody's been telling me
Yeah,
about.
this deck is really sick. So what it does is you're dropping the weapon that says whenever you play a taunt minion, give it. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not winners finals, guys. I apologize. Hold on 1 second. This is losers semis, right?
Well, this is essentially losers finals.
Yes, we're gonna call this losers finals. Put it okay.
There it is, the Battle Pickaxe.
Yeah,
On
so
every
Battle
taunt.
Pickaxe, you drop it, and then you play a bunch of taunt minions that cost 0, specifically the Pirate, because their costs are reduced by the number of the attack of your weapon. On top of that, you have a bunch of just strong warrior things, and you're just dealing a ton of damage with the weapon, a ton of damage with the spells, and you have more ways to follow up with that. Looks like JRAP's on just traditional control, like you mentioned, so we are seeing that happen as well. Now, the problem with this matchup is that dropping a bunch of 0-mana 3/3s on turn 5 is pretty good, especially when they have taunt. But is it good when your opponent's on Control Warrior? We're going to find out.
I mean, this is the one deck that if you go like, here's a bunch of idiots, they go, okay,
Yeah,
here's the
exactly.
Sanitize. Go to game
so
2.
There's the Forge of the Sanitize.
Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear.
Now, the one thing is that Trox has to bet if that's first of all, is JRAF on the 3-mana one? Yeah,
Of
so
course,
JRAF
yeah,
has,
right.
I'm sorry, Trox has to assume if has to guess if that's Sanitize or Bellowing Flames.
Funny enough,
Not
if
playing a
we're
second
trying,
thread.
yeah, if we're trying to play against Bellowing Flames, we probably need to play both 3/3s here because this is a juicy Bellowing.
Yeah, so he takes
Speak
the
of
risk.
the devil,
He says, "Hey, I'm on
and-
Sanitize. You're on Sanitize. You're not on the Bellowing Flames," and gets a bit rewarded for it too, because now we have another Dread Corsair but not much else really. Let's see what we get off this Suffusion.
Suffusion is an absurd card we really did not get to see enough of in our first
Wow,
tournament.
holy crap, that Draconic Delicacy is
Draconic
crazy.
Delicacy?
But it's so, you have to wait like 2 turns? No way.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. We can draw it now with Quality Assurance.
Double forge.
Choosing instead to Forge the Bellowing Flame.
You can't draw it with Quality Assurance because it doesn't have Taunt.
Doesn't it?
The dragon? It has Rush and it has Elusive.
That's one of them newfangled keywords.
Okay, so
Elusive.
now we... Wait, what? I don't...
Kill that
Is there
sword,
even
guys.
another Taunt minion in the deck? Line?
Oh, there's 100 billion of
Oh,
them.
so we're going... No, there's not, though. Like, there's literally not, if I'm not mistaken, because... You're on Line Cook, Dread Corsair, and that's it.
Well, every line cook is actually 100 trillion
Yeah,
copies of line cook.
that's a good point, actually.
We had I Know a Guy. We chose not to play it. We value information over mana when we're at 7
I
mana
don't
already.
think you want to... Well, I guess... Wait. You said they're on what? We have a... Oh, I want to know a guy. I always thought you were talking about Call to the Stand for the opponent. I'm like, calling to the
No.
stand here would be so unfortunate for J-Rav, but...
Call the
Instead we're
stand
seeing-
potential game losing.
Exactly. So
But we had I Know a
how do
Guy.
you deal
which-
with this?
Don't you know that?
Let
Bellowing
me
Flame
take a little closer
number
look
2.
here. You can't
Yeah,
target
Bellowing
Bellowing
Flame number
Flames.
2. True.
You can attack it infinitely with Fool's Bane and die.
And yeah, immediately lose.
Wait, I think
Do we
this
have
is just the
2
game?
Hooktail?
Am I crazy?
We can armor up and it not be game.
But like in general though, how do you deal with this card ever?
I think this is the answer. JRF has found it. It is just gain more than 10 armor a turn.
Possibly.
Say like, yeah, you have this strong minion. I still don't think you can kill me.
What was that? That was actually 11 armor, right?
Yeah, this was what 5 plus 4 plus 4. We're looking at 13 armor that turn.
Yeah, but Trox also has an infinite 4-attack weapon.
Yeah.
Ideally infinite, right?
Here we see it paying off with one of a funny Nerubar Weblord.
No, that card's broken, dude. Don't even get me started on that stupid card.
I remember I played against I don't remember who I played against that played a Nerubar Weblord against me turn 2 and I was playing Handbuff Paladin. And they were basically like, what does Handbuff Paladin do? And I was like, here, I'll show you. And then they played Nerubar and I was like, oh, I can't play the game.
Yeah.
And he's like,
that's tough.
Handbuff Paladin doesn't seem that good. And I'm like, well, okay, well,
You don't seem that good, bro.
well,
that's what I'd say.
well, when a card on board says every card in your deck costs 2 more, a little worse.
No, that's definitely a tough situation, but Handbuff Paladin can kind of just eat it eventually, right?
Foreboding Flame gets some amount of damage off of.
Okay, I mean that's something. Playing a minion was the wrong choice.
I don't know. This is
This is a cool matchup, honestly, because like the infinite weapon is really strong. But that was one of the best dark gift things you could have seen, right?
of course.
And this is a board wipe from the Blast Tortoise if we do want to go that route.
Of course. I mean,
think
we're
we
looking
always
down
go
a
that
bunch of
route.
cards that say armor on it,
Yeah.
and if we kill them, they're not in play anymore.
That thing had life. That was like a full heal if it was at low health or something.
Dude, our dark gifts have been insane.
Yeah, really, really strong. That's one of the best dark gift things I've ever seen too.
I think that Warrior Dark Gift card is a card that OTK Warrior doesn't get to play because it just doesn't have the room for it and doesn't have
Right.
the hand space for it.
Absolutely.
But it is a boon to every deck that gets to play it.
It's so good. It's such a good card. It's also just a fun card because like I think dark
Yeah.
gifts are one of the most well designed and exciting designs they've made and mechanics they've made in a long time. I really wish they'd done more with it besides just like Warlock getting the dark gift package. But I do kind of see how like you don't want to make this a mechanic that's all about like mana cheaty value because like wasn't it like every dark gift boon is around 2 mana value, something like that on like a face level. basically, if you make every class do stuff like that, it could be a little bit annoying over time. But I think just like turning Discover into even more Discover is very cool. It's a really cool design. I've never really had unfun with it. So I guess we're just clearing everything we can. And also, the Warpath does eventually eat this dragon, which is a big deal.
It's actually game over.
I was gonna say, is it like that could be it right now? Like,
Well, wait, hold up. Tied pupil means we can bring it back.
yeah, I was gonna say it's not over at all.
Very important.
I thought you were saying it was over for Trox, because if anything, Trox
No.
is really rough right now.
No. I think Trox is in the lead.
There's no way.
I mean, it's lethal
So
on
we do have
board. Of
charge in
course,
hand.
we have a
Also,
removal
they're
spell
like
for
out
it.
of cards, and we're not out of cards. Okay. So JREF, Forging Bellowing Flames says get that card out of here right now. Okay, now Trox is in a position where he can swing one time, but we're getting armor. Aren't we getting armor? Yeah, we're getting armor.
Yeah, we have to, or it's just dead on board.
Okay.
We
There's
picked
the
back up
Warpath.
the Warpath from
Yeah.
earlier.
Okay, Cutting Claws
Cutting
is an
Claws?
amazing top deck here.
Very good draw.
Yeah. Let's see what else we get off that draw. That's bad. That's bad. But it's draw, so it's okay. Okay, okay. And then
Guard
you battle
duty.
pickaxe anyway. You swing anyway. No way! I thought that had charge. I was about to cry, dude. I thought that had charge.
It was just over.
Oh my god, I saw the green, dude.
They do some good hits though.
Holy
that
crap.
sanitize off the top is another good hit.
Is that like the best 4-drop you could have hit off of guard duty? By the way?
Oh, for sure.
Like 4-mana 6/6? Seems nuts.
4 and 6 is crazy.
What is this thing that has elusive and rush, by the way? What is this? I've never seen this in my life.
Is this new card?
No, it's from like Lich King. Okay.
What are you doing if you're giraffe here? Are we playing Hostile Invader? Like,
What
we don't have the mana
they
to
just,
hostile.
they just picked up a sanitize. Don't they just forge it hero power sanitize? Or they die for that because it's 6.
They lose the game on the
No
spot.
way.
Speaking of losing the game on the spot, this is
Wait, this actually
we might
be
have to
it.
play. We have to play the Warpath, which means we don't have OTK.
Warpath doesn't even do anything though because it only deals 5 damage.
No, like a forge, sanitize, hero power, Warpath. Clears here.
Did he
Hostile
just play the
Invader
charge?
charge
Oh my god, I thought he
clears.
just played the charge. Oh, he has to go all in on this stuff. Yeah, this is such an unfortunate situation for JRAF.
Is it crazy to say charge was a way better hit here?
Yeah, because charge is a piece you technically don't need.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can drop the minion and just hope it doesn't die, but in terms of the Warpath, I feel like you have to have the Warpath to make it big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a,
I think
what a
there was
clutch
a-
up from Trox, honestly. Really nice stuff.
There was a world where JRAF might have been able to sneak through, but the second guard duty is hard. Like, it's tough. We just decided to GG go next.
Yeah,
Don't get
no, I
those
feel
like,
that.
yeah, don't have to make a bunch of decisions and maybe like ruin the next game on, you know, being burnt out.
Right.
Let's just play the best deck in the format.
So now
hopefully
we're
go to
seeing
game.
Trox's gamble that Shock Spitter Hunter can take on aggro hand buff. Well, I guess just mainly hand buff Paladin. I wouldn't necessarily call this an aggro deck. I'm gonna say my weird take again, which is hand buff Paladin. You know what it reminds me of, and you know what it plays like? It plays like a ramp deck. You play crappy cards earlier, and play bigger, fatter cards later. That's a ramp deck, if I've ever heard of it.
I'm gonna go for my hot take.
Okay.
I think Hand Buff Paladin's pretty good.
That's lukewarm, dude.
Like, I don't know.
No one thinks that, but some people think that.
It's tough. It's tough stuff.
Hey, so far looking pretty good. No one drop for JRAF.
So,
We're getting a bit of a work
unfortunately,
reference
we don't have a ton of information going into the tournament 3, but I think after the second tournament would be when we would start to discuss before we have the big tournament, which we haven't announced yet, but you know, there are big things in the work for tournament number 2. We can say that much for sure. Maybe something needs to go before the big tournament.
Maybe. I feel like if anything, the big tournament would be the place where we get the most players with the most interest in competing, and then we get the most information from that. I don't think we'd change anything after 2 months. I think at least 3 or 4 would be fine. Again, no one's really like, who is actively saying, how do we beat this deck, and practicing against it, and making it happen. I haven't seen anybody do that. Now, the one thing I will say is that by March, if that hammer, if the lights, well, not lights, Painter's Virtue gets reverted to have lifesteal for wild, we can have a discussion because that card would be so stupid. But I think we'll make a decision before that. Maybe.
Just play the Shock Spitter so it's in play, huh?
I mean, it's board control, and you have another one in hand, right?
Yeah.
This is actually a situation where Painter's Virtue really would like to have the lifesteal. He'd be at 19 right now, and could go to 21.
Wouldn't mind.
Somewhat here.
21.
21.
Did you say you'd go to 21?
21. Yeah, turn 4, dropping the weapon on turn 3 and then turn 4 is a very pivotal moment. No taunts in hand though. We're not seeing the Argent Squire, I think it's called, or whatever the one with taunt Divine Shield is.
Yeah, I haven't hit a single
Am
one.
I insane for thinking that this could be like pretty close to lethal because you swing in with everything and then Shock Spitter face next turn?
Click
right?
the explosive trap button. Say like, if you hit me,
like, wait,
you die.
hold on, what's that Shock Spitter at right now? Okay, 5?
5.
It's actually not lethal. There's
Not
been a
lethal,
copy,
and
though.
there's this fun card called Tigress Plushie we're about to see.
Is that in hand? Oh man. Okay, yeah. Tigress plushie moment.
Unity, precision,
Lifesteal.
perfection.
Oh yeah, okay. You're not wrong. Sometimes when you're not wrong, you're not wrong. Lifesteal is such a cringe mechanic, bro. Oh my gosh.
Lifesteal's
No, I love
cheating.
Lifesteal. Lifesteal says, I'm back, baby. And that guy said, I'm rich.
We're gonna be rich.
What do you do here, actually? Is this just the game?
What do you do?
How do you kill that? What do you do?
If we Shock Spitter it,
And
it's
there's
dead.
another one in hand, bro. Oh my god. Tigress plushie. It's not that bad, guys.
If we
No, I
Shock
think-
Spitter it, it's dead.
In this situation, this is a kind of a hyped lifesteal moment because like, without lifesteal, JRAF just kind of dies here, right? Unfortunately, it looks like Trox just kind of dies because one more lifesteal goes up to 20. That is unfortunate. We also didn't see enough imbue stuff, unfortunately, here. And instead we saw the 2 Hollow Hounds, which are pretty lackluster in this matchup. You're just not getting, like, I guess if you could imbue it very quickly, you could wipe like 3 minions, but yeah, it's a tough situation for sure.
Is this lethal? No,
From
correct.
JRAF?
It's not quite. We go Muscletron, and then next turn it's lethal.
Initializing descent.
Bursting Shot doesn't do much anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, Seafloor for outfit Taylor.
Oh, that's
means
nasty strong.
Spice over here.
we are staring down 15 charge damage next turn.
Yeah, this was a very... Honestly, this is a really bad hand for Trox. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. We're actually seeing a bit of something come out of the Hollow Hound. Oh, did he attack it? Interesting. I feel like it would have been better to attack the side of it. Right?
Doesn't matter. Either way.
Yeah, I know
Attack
it doesn't
that
matter. I know it doesn't matter, but I feel like even still, you just don't want to... Oh my god, so much damage. Oh my god! Oh my god.
16 charge, by the way.
It was a valiant effort from Trox. It was truly a valiant effort.
He tried his best. And we're going to game 3.
You'll love to see it. Honestly,
What is
hey,
our game
game 3
three
situation,
matchup?
very hype.
Yeah, what's our game 3 matchup again?
It's going to be Shocked Spitter Hunter versus Control Warrior.
Ooh. How are you feeling about this matchup?
I'm feeling iffy. I feel like Shock Spitter does a lot of damage. And I do feel like, actually, the weapon strategy is good against Control Warrior. Control Warrior's not stopping the weapons a little bit, and also you just kind of have guaranteed like pings. And if it like, what does Control Warrior do about like any hero power based game plan? Like you're not really dealing with the hero power buffs from the hunter imbue, so I feel like it's actually not as horrible as I think. No, watch JRAF just turn that on my head. I feel like I could easily see this turn into quite a rough situation.
There is a slightly different looking peasant for turn 1.
That is a peasant in a costume, actually.
It's crazy that Hunter gets 4 peasants, but you know, we don't want to talk about that.
Hunter does get 4 peasants.
Is this a remote control angle? Yeah, we're
absolutely.
getting it started as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to. With this deck, the one concession is that as soon as you can start attacking, you have to sacrifice some plays. Like you don't even necessarily play the costume stinger on one if you have the candle shot, right?
For sure.
So now we can drop like the Houndmaster, draw the. Actually, I feel like you fetch first to see if you can more likely draw Beast, but we hit it anyway. Trox is a gamer, we know that. I will say also getting specifically the remote control down early is nice because Control Warrior isn't necessarily like clearing the board this early, so we do get a little bit more ping than otherwise we would have gotten with like a candle shot or something.
This is a matchup that we want to chip as hard as possible.
Right. Absolutely, yeah. We really want to chip every single turn. And after our board gets wiped, we can at least rely on a little bit of extra damage with our weapons, but it won't be really that much. Also, those explosive traps are basically dead cards, unfortunately.
Wait, am I crazy? What did we play this turn?
What do you mean?
Why didn't we hero power? What did we spend our 4 mana on?
They played the Houndmaster and they played the Secret.
Oh, they played a... Wait, what? Oh, we played the draw 2 here. I'm just dumb. That's the thing.
It looks like we hero powered now, though.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, you know what? I lied about the explosive traps because they actually do proc when JRAF hits face if he clears the board. And in fact, I feel like explosive trap, you have to play it now while he actually does have a weapon equipped. Because the Fool's Bait's never going face ever.
Is Trox's deck on freezing trap?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Let me verify that. Because I don't know.
Holding? Because this could be an unwinnable match.
No, it is not on freezing trap. I wouldn't say unwinnable because Shock Spitter can actually get like quadrupled. But yeah,
no.
It's definitely
I'm not
great.
saying unwinnable for Trox. I'm saying freezing trap makes this game an unwinnable matchup for JRAF.
That's what I'm saying. He may not need it, but maybe he does.
Yeah.
Maybe he does. We'll see. I mean, I will say that like freezing trap as a card would be something that you really want to have. Oh, sorry, my mouse is over the thing. You really want to have in the matchup, but you may not need it because now we actually have time to set up the combo here. Trox is like very happy about the pace of this game.
Of course, and we're getting so much buffs up our Shock Spitter starting from turn 2, and then drawing into the candle shot. And of course, even if this candle shot goes and we don't draw any weapons, we've imbued enough that we don't really mind clicking the hero power button every turn.
Right.
This is looking like a Tending Dragonhawk hero power angle.
Yeah, I think the only unfortunate part about this deck, well, a couple unfortunate parts, but that imbue being a random like target. Okay, we hit a really nice thing there. So now we're guaranteed to have a very strong hit off the Tending Dragon. I guess you wanted to hit the one and go to 0, so you copy that, but actually you're never really guaranteed to hit 0 with the imbue, because even if one of the beasts in your hand already has 0 cost, you could still hit it with the hero power.
Yeah.
So
we would have to like play out the Hollow House.
All right, there's 2 damage. You take it.
Fool's Bane does nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much. Yeah, this is a very awkward matchup for JRAF.
All of his action is just like, set up your board, idiot, and Trox is saying, no, you first.
It's not a bad bursting shot here.
Do we want a Tending Dragonkin and give him an easy trade? We do.
We just don't care. Like, what are we doing with Dragonkin? We're
Ooh.
just playing it as not. We don't care about the stats.
But that was a turn
noticeably
that
Trox
we
is out of
didn't.
a weapon.
Yeah, we didn't click the hero power button that turn to get an additional damage.
Well, the damage from the hero power doesn't do anything, unfortunately.
And there's the reason not to play Tending Dragonkin.
Yeah. The Trox even had a turn to kind of see the Fool's Bane drop early as well, so that's a bit risky. Yeah, dealing 42 damage here is asking a bit of a lot, honestly.
Oh wait, this hero power sucks.
Yeah.
I thought this hero power said give you +3 attack and make a beast cost 3 less. And I was like, why aren't we clicking the button so that we get to attack? What's happening?
Yeah, that is
Okay,
absolutely
well.
not what it says. Now, Trox is literally just waiting to draw a weapon. If we get a weapon back online here, we can do something. But we have, what is this, 7 times 4 is 28 damage in hand.
28.
And he's at 38, but he's going to gain a lot more armor.
There's the young D, as they know him in the streets.
Absolutely. Well, we do
Belling
see the bargain bin drawn from the costume singer. So now we actually have a pretty reasonable way to get a weapon. And he's probably not, JR's probably not replacing his Fool's Bane. So now, and also we can track one here too. Okay, it's looking a little bit better. Looking like something's happening here.
Do we hit? We hit
Trox
remote
is just
control.
so happy that we have, that he has
Amount of damage.
so much time here, like infinite time to put this stuff online.
What are we looking at in hand? We have a Warpath, 1 Anima Extractor, and Young Dragonhawk.
Oh, there's the timeline accelerator though. Oh, that's okay. It draws that. There's the weapon.
But
Okay, candle
importantly, there is a Hook Fist.
Yeah,
for
Hook Fist
additional
being here
draw.
is really scary. But only procs once though. Also, is there hand size issues? Hand size issues. Okay, 9.
But we get to call to the stand
no!
the other one. and
Call to
trigger
the stand. Oh, that's so bad, dude. Oh, that really
And
needed to
Needle
hit a
Rock
Hollow Hound.
replaces
That's probably the
itself.
game. Oh, dude,
And
that's
we-
absolutely awful.
We have a really easy clear to go up to 30. I mean, it's not over till the Trox lady sings.
Yeah, but now it's like the opposite problem because now Trox is giving JRAF too much time.
Yeah. We're assembling the pieces one by
the pieces
one.
are coming together. Exodia is getting assembled as we speak.
Weird enough, with all of those draws, we did not hit a single other combo piece.
That is pretty funny.
We get to reset our Fool's Bane.
But there's no, we're out of Hook Fist
Against
though, I
wall.
believe. Oh, we have another Dragonkin? Wait, how did we
Uh,
get? What the?
We discovered the other one with the Lich King card that says discover a card from your deck. That's
tracking?
not 18, 36, 36 plus 10. Oh, wait, they're 10 now?
Wait. What? Didn't we already play 2 Dragons? How did we discover more copies of them?
there's
the
a-
3 mana 2/2.
Yeah.
When did
They
I miss
discovered
that
the
card
copy.
being played? I missed that card being played.
That card came down like a bit ago.
Okay, there's a Belling Flame. We're clearing every board here, but Trox knows that.
Nah, Trox has lethal, correct?
It's 10 times. Well, you add also a weapon, so it's like
11 plus?
yeah, that's
this
lethal.
This is it.
Bloodseeker hits face for 2,
Bloodseeker
and everything
face.
deals 11. Whoa! What
Did he-
wow! What a clutch!
Interesting question. Did we have it if safety goggles came down last turn?
Let's find out.
No, right?
It looks like we did because it looks like he didn't even play the last. Oh no, he did.
He did 4 over. Yeah. Safety.
Oh my God!
Safety
Safety
goggles-
goggles actually saves you.
It puts you at exactly lethal.
No, it was -4 though, right?
Yeah, but we went +2 with the hero power.
Oh, you're so right. Wow, what a
So
game,
it
honestly.
totals out. Either way, that would have been Xaxis lethal, and that brings us, I believe, to grand finals.
This is exactly right. We're going to grand finals. Gonna be Trox just like last tournament. Grand finals versus Minerca, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one thing is
Yeah.
that Trox has to win 2 rounds because of the bracket reset. So we can actually
Yep.
see a few more games than we want here for Trox. I'm sorry, for Minerca.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's see Trox and Minerca on grand finals.
I'd be interested to see if Trox learns his lesson from last round and bans Paladin again. Or
Right.
we know that Trox has been in the chat. Maybe they saw that rogue like going crazy. Maybe they saw the priest and goes with a little bit of an off meta ban.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Priest has kind of shown up and done a lot of work here. I haven't seen Topsy Turvy Priest in the meta almost at all, so it'll be really exciting to see that card or that deck does well. And it obviously has, because that Topsy Turvy Priest is undefeated in grand finals at this point. So very exciting stuff. I'm ready for America and Trox whenever they are ready as well. Let's see if we can get Minerica back up here real quick.
And Trox, right?
Yes. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. My sick ass. All right. America. Okay, it looks like they're coming right now. I'm gonna add everyone one more time for grand finals.
We need to get on the spot on Battlefy.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
right,
you
right.
get-
I know what
yeah.
they're talking about. Give me just a second.
Yeah, you got time.
I do have time. I can do that immediately. So Duocat and Trox. Unfortunately, Duocat has to leave, so we're gonna put report score, and we'll put a 2-0 for Trox. Say done there, and then we'll go on to where is winners? Oh, grand finals. Here we go.
Yeah, I'll just go straight to Grands.
Perfect. Wait, why does it still not say he's there? What?
It takes a few seconds to load in once you do it.
Okay. Wonderful. Yep, I see it. They're ready to go. It is going to be a little interesting to see which bands Trox does this time, but Trox has a really cool lineup of decks this time as well, so let's see what ends up happening.
Yeah, and
What was
Trox, I think
Trox's Death Knight?
one of the few players we've seen not ban Paladin. So it'll be cool to see if they run it back this time.
Yeah, I honestly really respect the idea of actually giving Paladin a shot, and even if you lose, this is a free tournament. We're trying to figure out the meta. So I really respect the idea and appreciate the idea of not banning it every once in a while just to see what you can do against it. So
I'm more excited to see what card is going to become the new icon for Pauper Hearthstone.
yeah,
You got any
yeah,
bets?
absolutely. That's going to be awesome.
Okay, so Beebs,
What's
last
up?
game of the night.
Uh-huh.
I gotta know, do you have a horse in this race? You look at these two lineups. You've seen a lot from both of these two competitors. Is there anything that you're like, I want this player to win?
Right. I would say Trox is the person that I know that I've played against the most. They're actually doing some really cool stuff right now, and their decks are really interesting. They're also noticeably testing out a space for Nerebar Weblord right now, which is something I know that they've been trying to do for a while. So I'm excited to see that in the tournament. So I've got to go with Trox. So you're going to have to be a resident Minerica supporter.
You're gonna tell me to support one of the only priest players in this tournament? I would be happy to.
Absolutely.
I will by the way, yep, sounds like we got bans in. Extra. Trox has banned Rogue, not Paladin.
Noticeably,
Minerica?
spell damage Rogue, which could prove to be an interesting choice. But Paladin is such an interesting not ban. So.
And
then
Minerica
what was
has
Minerica's ban?
Death Knight.
Death Knight. And for those at home, that is another list with Nerebar Weblord that Trox has been cooking up recently. And that
And they're
list
competing.
has... What does that list have? Honestly, it's just like a high value Death Knight with no battle cries. So you're playing stuff like Quartzite Crusher, Sickly Grimewalker, even have a Rust Swap Viper, which does have battle cry, but you don't care. And you're playing stuff like Rite of Atrocity as well. That card's really good. And just in general, it's just a really flexible deck. But we're not going to see it. We're going to see Shock Spitter and Taunt Warrior, which we're seeing right now, versus Paladin and Topsy Turvy Priest.
We are seeing a fusion to find. We pick Remorina, the Living Blade, when it attacks.
Just so you guys can see that is the reborn one, so that's an absolute ridiculous amount of value. However, it does take up the slot of the taunt weapon eventually, so that actually could end up in a situation where you actually kill your own battle pickaxe. Actually, worth it though.
I'm gonna leave spectating and spectate in the opposite order, so I have a better view of what Minerika's hand is.
Sure thing. You are the Minerika fan after all,
exactly.
Right? Exactly.
Exactly. I gotta stand with my goat.
My goat Strox. My goat picked a 7-mana. What is this thing? Dark Gift Reborn Legendary into the Pauper format of Hearthstone. So you gotta.
Minerika would never change the icon to be Street Trickster.
Okay.
Minerika would never do that.
Ooh. Oh, that was an unfortunate hit on the bulk up, but you still played the Dread Corsair. So this is a pretty interesting matchup, I think. Battle Pickaxe plus a bunch of Dread Corsairs early enough can do a lot of damage. And Minerika may not have a real good moment to kind of maintain and develop the board, or just kind of control the board before the combo. So let's see if we actually see the speed from Minerika's topsy-turvy list to clutch up and get the game before Trox's Damage Warrior. Deal Damage Warrior can work.
So far, we kind of have it. We found Divine Spirits. We found our, it's completely blanking my mind. We found our Shard, so we can't just get out-haunted 100 times.
Interestingly, with Shard, you would negate the buffs on the Line Cook as well, and that's a perfect Potion of Madness target. It's a 2/4 by default, so that's very nice. Cho'Gall is an interesting choice, honestly. Didn't really vibe with that choice, but sure.
It says the word lifesteal on it, I guess.
But you don't care about lifesteal. In fact,
this could be
probably worse because if you wave Apathy that thing, it has 7 health.
Man, so we can trade in with our 1/2 and then raise dead the 1/2? Just to discover an additional card? Like, that could discover Topsy Turvy, which is all we're looking for to guarantee lethal.
Oh, yeah, turn. I just realized there's 2 Divine. What is this card called? Divine what?
Divine Spirit.
Divine Spirits. You already have the Power Word as well.
Looks like Minerika saw the same thing.
Yeah, it's a good play. You really got to find that Topsy Turvy. Let's see if we see it.
Cleric of Auntie doesn't find it. There's a Renew to try and reroll.
I feel like there's no way Renew's not a reroll. Renew's basically a sustain card, right?
Well, what if we hit it though?
I mean, I guess if you're a gamer, Power Word Synchronize doesn't seem that bad.
There's a big elephant though.
Those Power Word whatever doesn't seem that bad. I say next to the 2 7-mana cards that seem really bad.
I don't know. Maybe the one that doesn't make a Elec.
You just gotta be different like me. Okay, so noticeably, Trox said I don't need to play any. Oh, okay, no, he does play more taunts. He's like, I thought he swung in before playing the taunts. Like, I don't need this battle pickaxe. Because I'm playing, what is this stupid thing called? Remornia.
Yeah. This is honestly a huge amount of damage.
This
we have
is
no
for Trox
draw,
if
right?
Minerika can't win right now, no? Actually,
so we can.
No, it's not. But Minerika would need to know to clear their own board. So what is this stupid weapon thing called? Remornia would not have a target to swing into. But it looks like We're looking for
This-
Numeran infantry. So,
Oh, we're looking at the light it burns, the 6/5 infantry plus fortitude.
You only see that
Oh, wait.
in the Badlands.
Never mind. We're not doing what I thought we were doing. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. We say, here's a 436. You can't answer it. So
Honestly,
I'm just going to
true.
have it sit here until I draw a topsy-turvy.
yeah, but you're risking having the health go below 30. Do you care?
You're risking everything here. You go face with that card. What are we doing?
Bro, that play was so weird. It actually like crashed my client. Like it disconnected my client.
It's crazy.
Hearthstone was like, that was absolutely weird as hell. Wait, what's happening?
Hearthstone's like, no, you hit face there. And you're like, what?
Okay, dude. What the?
Waiting for the next game to start.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hold on. Coming.
you gotta get here like now, dude. You gotta
What
get
the
here
hell
like
was
now.
that
You're gonna miss
bullshit?
it. You're about to miss it.
No, dude. He
You're just
light
in
it
time.
burned. Oh, he
You're
top
just in
decked the
time.
topsy turvy
Topsy-turvy top deck.
for 29, but has one on the field. Wow. Okay, so this is what I was also gonna say. If Benerica wins this game, which did indeed happen, now Trox has to beat Paladin.
Paladin.
Good ol' hand buff Paladin, our beloved. Why did my
God.
client hated that play so much? Oh my god, it's so funny.
The client was like, "Oh, you're charge minion. You're
That was so funny, actually. What the hell?
no, no."
Charge minion hit minion. That's it. Doesn't have rush.
I'm so glad Twitch chat didn't have to see that.
That was very funny.
Let the hunt begin.
Alliance Bannerman in hand.
Noticeably nothing to do before turn 2. This looks like a pretty fat mulligan for Minerica, though, right? Like, you have to... Well, I guess you forge one of the Muscletrons? And then you
No,
play...
Alliance Bannerman is so good.
You keep it Alliance Bannerman for sure. And, like, forging on turn 2 is, like, a good play. But do you... Am I crazy for saying you might mulligan the Crab Rider?
I don't think it's crazy, especially with the amount of chip damage this deck is able to do.
Okay, so you...
But
Yeah, mulligan Crab Rider, mulligan one of your Muscletrons, because you don't really need 2. Instead, we get some charge, which is broken. So, seems really
Charge
good.
and lifesteal, importantly. Speaking of the devil, there's a Tigress plushie off the top.
Oof, that's a really good hit for the top. This is already scary for Trox. I'm quivering in my little boots at the moment.
Chooses not to coin out a forge, which
There's
if we
the
would have drawn
forge.
a good 2-drop.
Yeah, not coining is interesting, but now you have potential for an even bigger burst play once you have all of the what's it called? Also, it's not like you have anything else to do in turn 2 right now. So now we can burst out more value after the hand buffs have already happened. There's the Painter's Virtue. Trox just playing a very reasonable attack every turn and develop the board game.
Really?
Bannerman seems like
Minerica
here.
is looking at 3 very good options.
Is that 2 Stone Tusk Boars?
That is 2 Stone
With
Tusk
an
Wars
Argent
already.
Squire and
and
a
Argent
Chill Blade, whatever that card minion is.
Trox has to kill
Trox,
Minerica.
this is like one of the worst. Oh, this is one of the like most broken draws I've ever seen in my life. Like actually.
Trox is under so much pressure that he doesn't know about.
Oh my god, dude, this is so tough. Oh my god. Just the fact that
Minerica-
there's a single
Lord,
plushie, Tigress plushie, is like, what do you do?
That's the thing about Paladin. Everything is that.
Do you
Like,
have time?
every
Do you
single
want-
lane.
You want to take Stitch Tracker here, but I don't think you have time. Yeah, Bursting Shot seems like the card to like deal with the hero now. But that also might not be very good.
Doesn't hit the Bannerman. Still pushing face. Says, I have to kill
Yeah,
this
I have to kill it.
opponent.
Yeah, but the Tigress Plus just wins. No?
It does.
Yeah, there it comes. I'm foreseeing it.
It is
Oh,
Debatably-
dude. Oh my god.
one of the best cards in
Go
Pauper
to
Hearthstone.
18.
You will not be
Go to 19 because we play the second one.
No way. Do we actually? I mean, sure. Why not? Right?
It looks like
Okay,
we're
okay,
thinking of coining instrument tech, but we passed.
I don't. Why would you coin instrument tech when you already have the virtue in hand? You don't really need a second one,
I
right?
don't know. We were just hovering coin.
We were hovering coin, yeah. Maybe there was a play with that, or maybe you
I
drop
don't know.
both one drops.
Oh, that could also be
I was
it.
gonna say this just looks like it's over. The Tiger's plushie as a way to like completely reset the game is just very awkward for Trox to deal with there. And honestly, it doesn't seem like there is a way. It's not awkward. It's impossible. So Trox said game 3 time. I can clutch up with game 3. Don't worry. What's the deck they have? Wait, what is? Oh, they're on Trox Twitter still, right? No, wait, no.
Wait, Trox just lost, right?
Oh, wait,
This
yeah.
is
Was that it?
Minerica 2-0,
Oh, it's an Eric
our
2.
grand finalist and our champion.
Oh my goodness, I
It's Minerica.
totally tripped up. Like, wait, I was like, my brain thought that Trox won, and then I went like, oh, so what's the next? Like my brain couldn't generate the next deck to play. All right, let's go back to the commentator face cam. Let's debrief this real quick because I am gonna head out. But
Okay.
that was our tournament number 1 with Trox getting second, just like last tournament, number 0.
Mm-hmm.
So
Always
shout
the
out
bridesmaid.
Exactly, right? But yeah, really interesting
I
stuff. We actually got to see Paladin on stream, which is nice. Got some information there. How did you feel about everything, Trip?
We got to see Trox do some. Don't say anything in chat, by the way, because they're on a 5-minute delay, so they haven't seen the game end yet.
Sure, that's fine.
I just saw you
would've said
typing,
it.
and I
Thank you so
wanted
much.
to
Yes, I would've
immediately
done it, yeah.
immediately catch, because I almost did the exact same thing last time.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I would not have thought of that ever in my entire life.
So we got to see Trox make a interesting choice of not banning Paladin, and we saw it not pay off either game, which is unfortunate. I think that it is the deck in the room that is most, I would say maybe not egregious, but most terrifying at. It is an anti-aggro deck. It is a OTK deck. It is a mid-range deck. It does everything better than your deck.
That's true. I see that.
So,
We'll definitely have some information to go on for next tournament, and like we were talking about earlier, next tournament we'll have some extra excitement and prizes in mind for you guys. We'll also make sure to not start the bracket with anyone who's not checked in. So apologies there. The difference is that I run Smash tournaments, and I always start brackets with people who aren't there because they might just walk in 5 minutes later and be like, yeah, just jump in, like I don't care. But yeah, that won't happen again there for sure. But besides that, I think it was I changed a little bit of stuff with OBS, which ran better, and we got done like 5 hours earlier.
yeah. I mean, enormous congrats to both of our finalists who came in with really interesting decks. I mean, this is the second tournament in a row where we've had an existing meta, and the finalist has showed up with, I mean, crazy things.
Absolutely, yeah. I was really happy to see Topsy-Turvy Priest. I don't think we saw a single spell damage Shaman, which was pretty different than last tournament.
No.
We also didn't see... I'll have to look at the list. In fact, we have the info. Let me just glance at it really quick here since we have the stats. But we did see the few... We actually saw... So... Here's some funny info for you guys, just to listen real quick. Let me actually... I'll take a picture of this real quick so I can show you guys on stream. But... Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Here's a bit of funny info that I can show you real quick. Put this in the right folder. So let me go to the deck list tab so we can look at it together. Let's change that to this picture, which is this one. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna have to cover up. I'm gonna hide chat for a second so you guys can see. But let me transition to this. So here's some funny info on this tournament for you guys. So we have on this one. We have, oh my goodness, I'm clicking the wrong thing. There we go. So we had Paladin with a 100% win rate out of 2 games. The 2 games we had on stream. We have Shaman, Warlock, and Mage noticeably not really like played at all. And